Hello. It's weird having multiple camera angles. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Hello, everyone. How's it going? I would also like to let everyone know that I'm currently watching him park his car through the kitchen window. Like, I'm waiting for him to get out of his vehicle so I can just stare directly at him. I don't know when he's getting out of his car, but he's apparently not. There he is. I'm watching him. I told him to go pick up something from the grocery store for me for the stream. He's coming. Alright, anyway, hello everyone. Love the new setup. Thank you. I did it all this morning. Also, hello, Raina Pants. Welcome, Stargirl, as always. Dit, good to see you here. Lady Exiled Hufflepuff Pass. Finally made it early to a stream. Yes, this is the new streaming schedule. I think I'm going to start streaming at 4, but I'm going to do this schedule for maybe like a week, see how it feels. I might change it up, but I'm excited. We're making Christmas candy. What kind of candy are we making? We're making homemade candy canes. We're making sponge candy, which is the first thing that I'm going to make, except I am waiting for my boyfriend to get into the apartment. We're also making peppermint bark. So I got white chocolate, and I'm going to sprinkle with some peppermint candy. A lot of it's really easy. Like the candy I'm going to be making is really easy, so I'm probably going to do something else after all of the candy making stream. Also, my shirt is tucked in, and I feel like that's weird. I untucked my shirt because I'm hip and cool with the kids. Like, we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. Anyway, love the vibes. Also, hello, Arbalag? It's the best I'm gonna get that. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Directly at my boyfriend as he opens the door. I don't know if he can hear me or not, but I'm always talking shit. Also, hello, Eagle. Welcome.
Oh no! Welcome for Corey.
Welcome, Corey, to the stream. And also, thank you for the bubble tea. Yes. I'm so excited for it.
They gave us a little checklist thing so we can buy more.
This has a punch card, yeah, which means I'm gonna get so much free boba.
There you go. I already got 2.
I already got 2!
Oh, here's your straw. Purple. Oh, fuck.
I like your little hand in. We need... And then we get a free bubble tea. I will this bubble straw.
Down, bitch.
Pointy on one side for a reason. Oh, I forgot about the new...
Wait, where did I put my straw?
Where did you put your straw? Also, thank you, Lady Exile. Okay. We're drinking bubble tea and then we'll get started. I keep forgetting that I put the alert there. Well, I didn't put it there. I downloaded this and then I was... Did you see my new set? I got angles. I can get you in here.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I shouldn't flick off the...
They deserve it, but they deserve it.
That's how I agree to
This. Gotta fucking love boba tea.
Time to choke on these balls.
What a phrase!
I need to slip them. Alright, I'll stop bothering you. Oh, you got some mail too.
Thank you. Verification required. It's to change my address. Text notifications that may or may not be spam. Telling me, hey, we can't send things to your postal address because it's wrong. And I'm like, you're wrong. I really do think it's scams, though. Also, there we go.
I got the same one.
Brown sugar boba milk. Boba milk? It's milk made from bobas. Is the sound skipping? God damn it. Hold on.
What is
That probably fixes it. I think that's better. I think the sound was coming from my phone and then my phone lags, and now we can do laundry! Alright, I got bubble tea, I got quarters, I got chocolate. I don't need anything else, so that's a lie. A couple $1 million would be nice too. You got... Alright, let me put my quarters over here. We're caffeinated now. We got bubble tea. It's gonna be a good time. Alright. Baking! Sound is very clear now. That's good. I don't know why it was connected to my phone. Never mind. Technical difficulties are happening first. That's fair. No, connect, please.
Don't mind me.
I'm gonna mind you very much.
Let me get some water.
You can't go that way. There's too many cords over there.
Okay. Oh!
Yeah, what did I just say?
I can jump over them.
I bet you
I'm an
could.
athlete. No.
Built different. Alright, is that gonna work? No. We're trying our best. We're having a good time. I promise. Dude, I don't know why. There we go. We're back in it. Things are happening now. There we go. You fill up the Brita filter in the nice sink because I did dishes today.
Wow. Good job.
Good. You should be proud. You guys should be proud too. Although I don't want a kiss from any of you. That's unnecessary. You can give him a kiss
I'll
though.
kiss you guys. And
Hi.
gals. Whatever.
Whatever you are, my boyfriend will kiss you. That's a phrase I didn't think I would say.
Where did I put my one?
Alright, anyway.
Alright.
Now we get to baking. Candy baking. Is it really baking? I'm not putting anything in the oven. I don't know. I got my culinary textbook here for my chocolatiering. That has a bunch of candy recipes, except the recipe in here, it says it makes approximately 150 pieces of candy. That's a lot of candy. So I have the recipe because I'm gonna put this on the fridge real quick. Look, only 8 more bubble teas, and then we get a free bubble tea. And I already know I'm going to be buying an obsessive amount of bubble tea. Anyway, I got the recipe here. What are we starting with? What are we doing? I literally planned all of this out on Sunday. And now I'm here doing it, and I'm concerned. Because I don't remember the last time I made sponge candy. It's super easy. But it still concerns me because I don't actually know what I'm doing. Butter and flour, a hotel pan. I don't have a hotel pan. I have normal kitchen things. So this is about half of the size of a half hotel pan. I'm trying to think of what a half hotel pan looks like now. Yeah, this is like half of a half hotel pan. Sure. But sponge candy, it's also called, I think, angel candy or honeycombs. Whatever you want. Basically, it's toffee, but it's got bubbles in it. I don't know how to explain it, but we're gonna make it and you're gonna see. It's gonna be a good time. Butter this, and when I say butter, I mean, I'm just gonna spray it with the Pam spray. I don't know what my culinary textbook is so against Pam spray for, but it's always like, no, butter and flour the pan. I'm like, this has not butter in it. It's canola oil, palm oil, coconut oil, and soy lecithins. But it also has flour, so this does the work for me. I spray that. We're gonna hydrate some gelatin, so I need gelatin. Do I remember where I put my gelatin? No. Is now the point in time where I also realize that I may or may not have gelatin? It could be. I remember I bought a very large box of it, I'm not gonna lie. A very large, there we go. A very large box of gelatin. So, we're gonna take a small bowl. This is a small bowl. I could use a smaller bowl. We're gonna use a very small bowl. Better. Alright. Where did I put my recipe? So we got, it's weird because it wants me to make a lot of gelatin, but also it's like you don't need to use all of the gelatin. It's like combine, hold on. It says combined 10 grams of gelatin and 40 grams of cold water, but then only add 10 grams of the hydrated gelatin into, I don't know. Our hotel's gold standards for culinary arts. I think so. A little bit at least, because when I was in culinary school and I was looking for a place to do my internship, sorry, I'm trying to rip this apart without actually ripping into the gelatin. There we go. But when I was in, now I need to find my scale. It's somewhere. I know where to a approximate extent. Okay, never mind. Where are my things? Never mind, it's back here. I'm just bad. But when I was in culinary school, and I was trying to find an internship, every single, like, person in, like, that was trying to tell me where to do my internship was like, you should do it at the Ritz, you should do it at, like, the Hoxton, you should do it at, like, all the Peninsula, all these bougie hotels. But I think the only reason they did that was because, how much gelatin? I only need 3 grams. This is 6, so we're doubling this, but then I also don't need any of this, like, all of the gelatin, because we're wasteful here, apparently. But, God, my fucking ADHD is insane. God damn it. I added Nightbot, and now it's just being mean to people. This is why, like, there's so many things on Twitch where it's just like, okay, you can't spam things, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm like, why not? Let people do their thing. Let me turn off Nightbot, actually, because it's being mean. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Sorry, Dip. I appreciate you. Anyway, tiny bowl. In culinary school, I would go to these places, like the hotels, and like be like, oh yeah, like I want to do a stage for you, except they wouldn't accept like internships for 3 months, which was how long our internships were. They would only do internships for 6 months, meaning not only did you have to do 6 months of unpaid labor, you also had to pay the culinary school an extra term because you're doing an extended, like, internships. So they always pushed you to go to these fancy places, and they're like, oh my god, like, these, like, world-renowned hotels, don't you want to work for one? And I'm like, no, they're gonna yell at me because I have colored hair. It's weird that you care so much about my appearance. I did back of the house for a reason, because I'm in the back of the house. 6 grams. I need like 24 of cold water. I'm literally using a coffee mug. I only gotta hydrate. Oh no. I'm gonna be drinking so many beverages. You guys know the thing of like, you can't just have one beverage. You need one for hydration, one for pleasure, one for caffeine. I got my water, I got my bubble tea, I got this interesting looking mixture. Beautiful. Alright, let me mix that up. I got my tiny whisk over here, which is what I want. Because I used it for hot chocolate because my mom sent me a hot chocolate bomb. And it was a Hershey's hot chocolate bomb. And I really wasn't expecting it to work because, you know, Hershey's is not good chocolate. But once I added it in, I still didn't think it was chocolatey enough, so I also added just some Lindor truffles in there. So, this is your sign to make yourself hot chocolate with literally just any of the, oh no, with any, like, chocolate you have in your house. Like, it's all chocolate. It'll all make hot chocolate if you put it into water or milk. I prefer to use milk. I understand that the reason why someone wouldn't use milk for hot chocolate is because they would be lactose intolerant. And I understand that, but I also think the people that make hot chocolate with water are fucking criminals. Anyway, corn syrup! Alright, now we're gonna add all of this into a pot. I need a pot. I could have pulled all of this out beforehand, but that would be prioritizing things in my life that I need to prioritize, but I still don't. Alright. Small pot. Throw that there. In the meantime, corn syrup, 247 grams. Yoink, yoink. I use milk for hot chocolate. That's the only way to do it. Like, I understand. Raina Pants is a criminal. All criminals. I understand why you would do it for like other. I don't know. Lactate for milk supplement for my hot chocolate. That's fine too. It's just water. Like, watering down chocolate is weird. Like, there's milk usually in chocolate, if it's milk chocolate. But I don't know. I can't judge. I mean, I will, still, because that is just a human emotion that people have, is judgment. Is it a human emotion? If envy is an emotion, then jealousy is... No. Envy, jealousy... is judgment under jealousy? Am I jealous that I don't like hot chocolate with water? I don't know. 247 grams. I always think, oh my god, these recipes are so easy. I'm gonna be done so soon. And then I forget that I go on tangents every, 5 minutes. Just got here. What kind of candy? We're making sponge candy first, so I got corn syrup. I need literally a pound of sugar. It's gonna be a good time. 456, actually more than a pound, 456 grams. Beautiful, 456 grams of sugar. We're gonna add 133 grams of water in the mug that I used before to measure out the water. And what should I just say? 133. Oh no. I also didn't tear out the scale. I don't know, I'm boiling out the water anyway. That's the only reason I'm putting the water in, is to boil it out. It's kind of counterintuitive, but here we are. I also need spatula, preferably a rhubarb spatula. I also got water all over the place. When don't I? We're just early cleaning. Cleaning the table, pouring some water on it. It's fine. God damn it, I'm taking the drink. Melt milk. Melt chocolate and milk, and it's hot chocolate. I mean, technically, what is the difference between chocolate milk and hot chocolate besides it literally just being hot? So if you make hot chocolate and then you let it cool down to room temperature, is it then chocolate milk? Do you remember is the hot dog a sandwich a debate? Was like a super big thing a while ago. I'm gonna bring up that. That is my new... Is this the hydrate from before, or... Still drink more water. Because I'm hydrated. I also need 40 grams of honey. Warning, do not feed to infants under 1 year old. I know there's a logical reason why, because it has certain stuff in it that's technically toxic to children. But also, it's so weird that you just can't feed honey to infants. I mean, I don't know why you would, to be honest. I need... Get in there. 40 grams. Can I help you? Mason's here, guys, if you can't hear specifically. Come here. Are you gonna stop screaming now? You're embarrassing me. You're gonna ruin my shirt, too. There's so many holes in this sweater for your nails to go into. It's like a metaphor for life. Also, thank you, Lady... I'm just gonna say Lady Hufflepuff. I know you've been exiled, but I feel like you believe. I believe that you're allowed to be in there. Alright, we got the honey. Mixed it up. This is actually honey that my old boss's, like, some family member has bees. So this is just, like, really nice honey. So if I fuck this up, I'm gonna be very upset. But also, I got other really nice honeys because I want to be a person that, like, makes fancy tea. Because I'm a person that makes, God damn it. I want to be a person that makes fancy tea because I'm a person who, I'm hydrating. Calm down, Moon Reaper. I know I can set a cooldown for the hydrate, but it's still not gonna happen. I'm gonna chug. I don't know if I've shown you guys this water bottle, but there's like a straw here, and then there's like a big part here so I can chug. I'm not good at chugging though. Oh my god, it's me again. It's you, Evil Boy Productions. Can I drink part of this bubble tea as my hydrate? I'm also doing that. You can't stop me. Alright. Got everything in there. We're gonna heat this up to what temperature? I'm also looking at this. Combine sugar, glucose, and water in a large saucepan. Cook to 284 degrees. Oh, I wasn't supposed to add the honey yet. Oh well! Come over here, guys. Welcome to this part of my kitchen. Where you just get to watch the pot boil. Alright. What? Mason's yelling because I'm currently doing this. My boyfriend's in the shower, so there's no one to pay attention to him, and he is very upset about it. Like, very upset about it. Alright, I'm also gonna measure out baking soda, because we add baking soda to it, and once it's hot, and then it bubbles up, and then you get aeration in the candy. Yay! Baking soda, 13 grams. Baking soda. Zero you out. 13 grams. 13 grams is a lot more baking soda than I thought. 12, 13. Heck yeah, 13 grams of baking soda. Fun candy mistakes with that demonic baker. Everything I do is a mistake. I could just put mistake in front of any of my titles or afterwards, and it would be accurate. I, in general, am a mistake. That's a lie. I was very much planned. Finally free from China. I'm so sorry, Dip. I forgot. I see all these people with all these like the bots, and I'm like, I can do that. I can download a bot and have it moderate chat. I don't want moderation in chat. I want chat to be hectic. I want it to be chaotic as fuck. I'm sorry, Dip. I apologize dearly and sincerely. Alright, well that's cooking. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what to do in the meantime. I could start on another candy, but all of the other candies are kind of touch and go. Like, I could make chocolate bark, but that's just literally, I'm gonna start melting chocolate, sure. We're gonna need a double boiler, which means I need a pot. None of you are the pot that I want. Where is... Swear to God if you fall. All of my precautiously, just stacked dishes. Alright, in the meantime, I don't know what I'm trying to measure out in here. We're gonna do chocolatey things by tempering chocolate. Do I entirely remember how to temper chocolate? No. Am I gonna temper the chocolate properly? Maybe some other stream. Oh no. What kind of candies are we making? Currently working on honeycomb candy and or sponge candy. I don't know what normal people call it. The book says sponge candy, so I'm gonna call it sponge candy. And edible ones, edible everything. Everything is eatable if you really try. Alright, we're starting to get bubbly and boily. You guys gotta make sure that doesn't boil over. You guys are in charge of that now. In the meantime, while I do everything else, because I'm doing everything else, so that's your one job. I'm watching you guys. Watch the pot. Again, don't entirely know. Again, it says should not be used on stove top. I'm not gonna listen because this is the only bowl I really have that fits on like a double boiler. So yeah, we're good. Get another spatula, and along with that, throw my potato peeler on the floor. It's okay. I sweat today. But we got that. I need white chocolate. I put that somewhere. Here it is. It's getting bubbly and boily. Pinning it. If I can. Boil over, yes, let there be chaos. No! I actually want these to turn out kind of nice because the sponge candies, I always used to get them at... Hold on, I have scissors. We have technology. What am I doing? But I always used to get the, I think they were called, like, Angel food candy when I used to buy them, but we would get this candy that I'm making, from Fleet Farm. Back in my Wisconsin days of living in Wisconsin, there was, a store called Fleet Farm where you could get anything from a chicken feed to flannel shirts to candy. I still occasionally ask my parents to get me trail mix from said store. But we used to buy like big bags of candy, and this was one of the candies we always used to buy, so I'm really excited to like eat this again, and the homemade version of it too. No Farm and Fleet, gang. That's weird. It's Fleet Farm. Farm and Fleet is garbage. I've never been to one, but to be fair, I never really wanted to go into a Fleet Farm either, but they also had a really wicked toy aisle during the Christmas time, but any other time you went to the fucking Fleet Farm, Fleet, no toys, which always made me upset because my parents would be like, let's go to Fleet Farm, and I'm like, heck yeah, I want to look at the toys, and they're like, Amanda, it's February, there aren't any toys there, which was bullshit. Oh no. It's boiling, don't worry guys, I got it. Again, this is supposed to be cooked to a certain temperature. I don't know. That's a lie. I can literally just look at one temperature. 284. Why are you in Celsius? That's not a real temperature. We're getting there, so I guess I just gotta let it boil and hope for the best. I'm also gonna heat up my chocolate. You can't see it back here, but there's chocolate over here. Gonna let that simmer, let you melt, let you boil. Things are happening. Farm Fleet gang. Not Feet Farm. Fleet. I don't know what fleet means though. Oh yeah, you also got new emotes if you missed last week's stream. There's a bunch of weird ones. A lot of Tamagotchis, a lot of Mason. Also, my Halloween horror pie, because I thought that would be fun, and my coworker's Butterman that she sculpted beautifully out of butter. I took a picture of it, and now you can use it as a reaction. Alright, we're still bubbling, still boiling. We are at 225. I say as my thermometer goes haywire. Again, no, not Celsius. Celsius isn't real. This is America. We use Fahrenheit. I don't know why, because I feel like Celsius makes more sense in a lot of ways, but not all of the ways. Like, Celsius makes sense cooking-wise, because it's like 0 is freezing, and 100 is boiling. But also, if you say it's like 40 degrees outside Celsius, I don't know what that means. Like, if it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit, it's cold. / slightly warm, like fall jacket weather, I guess. But I could not tell you what 40 degrees Celsius is. If you look at a thermometer and it says 90 degrees Celsius, that means we're all gonna die. But if you see 90 degrees Fahrenheit, it's just gonna be a hot day. But also, we might all die. I don't know I don't know what's happening that day. It could be a nuclear bomb. No one knows what happens in the future. I would say I know I'm getting candy in the future, but again, bad things could happen by the time that this candy is happening to the time it's happening. What's my chocolate doing? Are you getting melty? No, not at all? Wow. Great. Meow. He's really just sitting right by the door. Just looking in. You can come into the kitchen. He doesn't like it. There's too many things happening. Alright, how you doing? You doing good? I keep trying to check the temperature knowing that it didn't work at all. Yeah, no one cares about Kelvin. At 32 degrees? Interesting. Fahrenheit is how the air feels to people. Celsius is how the air... What? Celsius is how the air feels. Kelvin is how the molecules feel. Fuck the molecules. No one cares about the molecules. Go, go, go. This is gonna take a while. 232 degrees. I underestimated? I underestimated how long I thought this would have to go. I thought once it started boiling it would be done. But no. Also, is this even on? It is, slowly. I also don't want it to go too high because then I'm going to burn the chocolate. I say chocolate with parentheses because, again, it's not actual chocolate. It's white chocolate, which doesn't have any cacao in it. Just cocoa butter and vanilla. So it's not technically chocolate, but it's still classified as a chocolate. I don't know. I don't classify things. Because if I did classify things, again, I would make a coconut a mammal. Milk. Hair. That's it. In. There we go. It's melting slowly but surely. Again, also, this isn't a good bowl to be melting things in because it's not technically safe for stovetop usage. But it hasn't stopped yet. So, I haven't broken it yet, and I'm just waiting until it just shatters and cracks one day. Can you get good? Be better? Question mark? I'm turning you all the way up. Now what are you gonna do? You need to get to 280. This is gonna take forever. Glad I started melting this chocolate in the meantime. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna temper this. I think I'm literally just gonna melt the white chocolate. Because I could temper it. I literally have like a tempering, like marble slab for chocolate that I got for Christmas one year. Because I wanted to be a chocolatiering person. That didn't happen, but now I just have... Wait, what are coconuts? What kind of mammal? Yes, coconuts are a mammal, according to me. Because it doesn't make sense that they're not. How are mammals classified? They have hair and produce milk for their offspring. What does a coconut have? Hair. And we don't know what the coconut's doing with its milk. Technically, it's water. But then why is there such a thing as coconut milk? Getting into the specifics, the classifications. Alright, be meltier. You're doing some very interesting things right now. I'm not gonna lie. But I need you to actually melt. It's like, see if I can show you guys without this entire thing glitching out, but get meltier. Still chunky. Are you good now? We're getting up there. 217, 227, 40, 44, 46, 246, 248. Almost up to 250. We're up to 250. 31 degrees. I'm afraid that these are going to be done at the same time, and then I'm going to panic. Have a bit. Getting nice and melty. We're finally at like a liquid consistency instead of like a paste consistency with this, which is nice. I should also pull out a sheet tray for me to pivot it, pour the chocolate bark onto, so another tray. Need some parchment so it doesn't stick. This is parchment paper. Both of you behave. And you guys. I don't know what you were doing beforehand, but behave. Just give it a little snippy snip to the best of my abilities. That was not a good snippy snip, but you know what? I never claimed to be good at that. I don't think I ever claimed to be good at anything, so if I'm not good at something, again, never claimed to be. They're mammals at heart. There we go. Alright. That's going. This is basically almost done. I'm just going to let the residual heat hit it now. What are we at with this? 190, 227, 240, 252, 255, 257, 259, 264, 265, 66. Welcome to Counting with Amanda, where we learn to count in the worst way possible because none of those numbers were in succession. We just skip a few numbers here and there. It really doesn't matter. The white chocolate's basically melted. I'm going to add a little bit of peppermint extract to it because I bought an ungodly amount of peppermint extract and I've just been using it in everything. The amount of peppermint chocolate mochas that I have made coffee-wise is astounding. So I'm going to add a couple drops because I am going to be adding little crushed up peppermint candy canes on top. The chocolate is melty, so you stay melty while I check on your heathenistic sibling over here. Because it's almost done, and I need it to be more done. Wait, I also lied. Hold on. Because I was supposed to cook it to 240 or 284. God, the dyslexia is hitting. And then I was supposed to add the honey, and then I'm supposed to cook it because I already had the honey because I don't read instructions very good. But so I actually have to cook this to 302 degrees. It's fine. 302 degrees. We're getting there. Because we are currently at 273.5, 277, 278, 279, 280. Well, we got to 280. Now it is going up quite a bit. 288, 289. My fingers are getting hot. I have a candy thermometer I could have used for this. I did not. We're getting there, slowly but surely. It's starting to caramelize a little bit, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be stirring this, but I'm gonna stir it. Because there's a lot of sugar stuff where it's like, oh, don't stir this. I think this is fine. But in the meantime, oh no, never mind. We're gonna flip this way because I dripped water at the bottom, and if you know anything about chocolatiering, it's that water and chocolate very much do not mix, even though we were literally just talking about hot chocolate. So let me wipe off the bottom of this so the condensation doesn't drip on. There we go. Everything's fine. God damn it, I have to take another drink now. There we go. I'm gonna pour this on. Here is all of the white chocolate because I only bought this much white chocolate because I didn't know how much this would make. You stay doing what you're doing because I'm trying to do other things right now. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit because now I'm afraid things are gonna burn. I'm gonna add a couple drops of red food coloring to it. I'm actually really afraid that this is burning. What temperature are you at? We're at 220, 27, 33, 60, 270, 280. Okay, we got there. So now that we boiled it to the temperature that we needed to, now we have to remove from heat and allow to cool for 5 minutes, which is just enough time for me to finish this peppermint bark. So I got some red food coloring in it, and I'm literally just gonna kind of swirl it on top. Let me get you guys over here seeing the action. Look at that. Peppermint bark. They just wanted like a red swirl in there. So I'm just literally smoothing it out flat, and all you guys can see is the parchment paper. I apologize. Everything's a mess constantly all the time. That's just life. Kind of try to jiggle it out a little bit because the spreading's working, but it's not working as well as I would like it to. This would work better with an offset, but I'm too lazy to go find one of my offsets. The chocolate's already happening. That's a lie. Let me... Tiny offset. Baby. Wow, that works a lot easier. It's almost like this was the utensil designed to do this thing. It's wild how that works. Oh no. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine, constantly, all the time. Connection to the host is timed out. Everything's difficult, but it's fine. Rip tiny camera. Okay. Let me finish up the peppermint bark. See if I can try to fix it. I'm just gonna... I already have some crushed up candy canes here. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top for some funsies. funsies. In the meantime, no one look at that side of the screen. No one look at that corner of the screen, I should say. Alright. Candy canes are on. That's doing its thing over there. Still has a couple minutes left. I can fix this. I can do it. I believe in myself. Or not. You're gonna hear that noise a lot. Please. Please. It says that it connects, and then it's like, actually, no. Apparently, we can't connect. That's a lie. We can. I fixed it. I fixed it. It's not dead. It's been revived. Look at the peppermint bark. I can't hold it up because otherwise all the melted chocolate's gonna fall. But peppermint bark is done. We will deal with that in a second. I'm gonna put this somewhere else. Do I know where? Absolutely not. Sure. Yeah, that works. Okay. In the meantime, this tiny camera's back. I do need I need a speed rack. It's like little carts that you push that it literally just holds sheet trays. I need a speed rack. I have a table over there that's just filled with a random assortment of items, so I just kind of shoved everything to the side. But, well, that is finished cooling. What do I do after that? After this, I add the gelatin. God damn it, why aren't you working? It says that you're working fine. Why do you do this to me? Everything's good. I say as it's extremely laggy. There we go. Never mind. We're back. I sent off my Christmas list to my parents and I'm like, God, do I need a camera? Please. Are we doing more hydrates? God damn it. And we're showing the child. Hold on. Mason, you were just screaming at me like 30 seconds ago. Where'd you go? The people requested you. He's here. And concerned. He's like, no, I don't want to be here, please don't. There's hot sugar and I'm concerned. I'm also concerned. Don't you fret your head, little child. I don't actually need that much gelatin. I was gonna add all of the gelatin. Oh no. My scale was also wet. The benevolent god Mason. Mason probably is some sort of weird god. My culinary textbook got wet, but I was also flipping through the pages of my culinary textbook, trying to figure out what to make. And the page that has the recipe for peanut butter brittle is for some reason just cut, like I can't open it. Like I can open a tiny corner of it, but like the pages are glued together. So I don't know what happened in class the day that we made peanut butter brittle, but something bad happened. Alright, so I actually need only like 2 grams of this. So let me get another container. Get my scale that I put over here. Peanut butter happened. That sounds about right. Got my tiny whisk. Scrape in literally like 2 grams. Ah yes, the consistency of gelatin. It's a good time. That's 3 grams, so yeah, I love that I made all of this gelatin literally for like that tiny corner missing right there. Also, do you guys like my nails? It's been so long since I've painted nails. Oh, it's bubbling and sizzling. It's gonna bubble and sizzle a lot more once I add the baking soda. What do I do after I add the baking soda? Because I feel like Stir well to incorporate fully. Vigorously stir in the baking soda. As the mixture rises, pour it into the prepared pan. So I got the pan there. This is going to be real interesting. I wish you guys could see the reaction that's going to happen, but I don't know how to stir it and hold the camera. It's going to be very interesting, but I'm going to add it. Oh no. Coke scale? Absolutely. Huh. Mix it up. Vigorously mixing. It's getting bubbly and weirdly white. It says the baking soda should have been sifted. I probably should have done that because now I'm seeing some chunks in there. But it also didn't have like as wild of a reaction as I would have thought. But it does look very different now. It's like a very interesting caramel color. Huh. Is that mixed and incorporated good enough? Hopefully. Because I'm pouring it into the pan now. But look at that. It's like a very fluffy texture now. It almost looks like, I don't know, whipped ganache. It reminds me of like a golden chocolate ganache we did at my work. I'm going to try to spread it out as much as I can, but I don't want to deflate the candy. But also, I just patted it down, and there is a huge chunk of butter or baking soda in there that I did not mix up well enough. But you guys can't see it. It covered itself naturally, so it's fine. Look at that. Beautiful. Looks like a marshmallow or a chocolate. It does. But now, again, we're putting this to the side. We're going to break that up into pieces and then... hold on, I'm going to boil this pot because it's the only real way to get the sugar mess out of it by boiling water in it. So that we're going to break into pieces and then cover in chocolate. The bark over there, we're gonna break into pieces. It's already chocolate. It doesn't need to be covered in chocolate. I'm also gonna move the gelatin out of the way after literally, hold on. Hitting it. Beautiful. It's bouncy. Oh, never mind. It's not bouncy. I lied. I'm gonna throw away the gelatin because I don't need it anymore. It bounced in the garbage, if that makes you feel better. Alright, these, done. What else are we doing? Making candy canes. Am I afraid for the candy canes? Absolutely. For a multitude of reasons. Firstly, if I go to the candy cane recipe in the book, it bounced a little. A little is all I needed. If I go to the candy cane recipe, it's very intense. For no reason whatsoever. But it's like combine things, and then cook things, and then pour the mixture onto an oiled marble slab. I don't got that. I'm gonna use a silk mat pad thing. Where's my big one from culinary school? Not even entirely sure where my big one is. It's back here. Huh. Close that. And that, my big silk mat. I'm gonna put the candy on here. I also don't have heat-resistant gloves. I have a bunch of latex gloves that I'm going to put on my hands as to not burn myself. It also says use a heating lamp. I do not have a heating lamp. So this could go wrong for a multitude of reasons. Another reason, I'm making candy canes, but I don't have white food coloring. Because it's not really readily and actively available. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you can't just go to the grocery store and buy white food coloring. You can buy every other color of food coloring. Yeah, Michael's, you can go to Michael's. But I did not go to Michael's, nor do I know where there is a Michael's near me. So, it's gonna be red and clear candy canes. This could go bad semi-quickly. This could go bad very quickly. But I'm actually going to turn this off, and we're going to take a quick break so I can go to the bathroom, because again, I have been drinking several drinks So, when we come back, candy canes. I will be right back. Boo, I'm back. It's not as fun with the transition now. When I used to just appear and I was just there. But yeah, I'm back. Okay. Candy canes. I know that I literally just washed my hands in the bathroom, but it feels weird not washing them again, knowing that people are watching me make food. Like, I used to have to do this all the time when I was working at my bakery. Where, like, you would go to the bathroom, you would wash your hands in the bathroom, and then you would come out of the bathroom, and then when you got into the kitchen, you would wash your hands again. Which really fucking sucks during, like, dry season, where it's, like, really dry outside, and then your hands just, like, break. Another hydrate, thanks, Dip. I don't even need the Tamagotchi anymore. Now I feel like I'm neglecting Zark. It's fine. He's fine. Alright. I'm really afraid for this one. Like, really, really afraid. But we're gonna do it. Again, there's like a very low chance that this is gonna go well. Can I help you? Apparently I cannot. Anyway, so, recipe is over here. I need 575 grams of sugar. Let me turn this back on so it can boil out. tear you. Come over from TikTok. Well, welcome, Fake Swede. Also, welcome to the stream for the first time. Mason knows it can go badly fast. He knows what's gonna happen. Mason knows everything and nothing at the same time. Head empty, no thoughts, but also he knows every question that you could ask about the universe. How much? 575. That's not enough. Pinning it. Don't worry, I got the big bag. 500. This is so much sugar. But then again, it's a candy cane. That's really the only ingredient in this. 5, 60, 70, 77. I lied, it was 73. Now it's 75. 76 now, actually. Is this the rest of the sugar? No, there's still a little bit left in here. The big bag in my house apparently only lasts like a week. You back. Put you back. Get in there. Really need a haircut. Alright, we got sugar. I need only 145 grams of water. That seems like a very small amount. Because if I actually tear the scale this time and proceed to again spill water literally everywhere, that's more than 145, and that still seems like a very small amount. I'm gonna trust the process. And I'm also gonna try to find a spatula. I own those. This is the one that the previous tenants left here. And actually, that's a pretty good amount of water for the amount of sugar that I have. Also, over there. There you go. Combine sugar and water in a heavy saucepan. Bring to boil while stirring. Add glucose syrup. I don't have glucose. That is another ingredient that is not readily available to me. So I'm going to use corn syrup, which is also what I did for the honeycombs, because I think it also wanted me to use glucose for that. Again, I don't know where to buy pure glucose, so we add corn syrup later. We also add a little bit of cream of tartar, which is optional. I don't know why. Apparently I'm adding 1/4 of a teaspoon. I have cream of tartar, so I am going to add it. But it literally says in parentheses optional, so... Oh, a stabilizer? That makes sense. It's what... That's normally what it is for, like, egg whites and stuff, like meringue. What? 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 He screams. For what reason? I don't know. Hello. Alright, he's doing his own thing now. Also, this camera is still extremely laggy, but it's fine. So we're gonna heat this up. He screams for ice cream. I'm not making ice cream, I'm making candy. Alright. Heat this until it boils, and then in another container, this one had baking soda in it. I'm literally just gonna rinse it out. And wipe it out, because otherwise things are gonna get wet. Stop doing that! You! Classic children, screaming and crying when I'm trying to accomplish things, and things are going poorly, like they normally do. It literally says, like, it's still connected and, like, it's going, but I don't know what to tell you. What? Mason comes in, and he also has technical abilities, and is literally just able... Can you work, please? Mason is able to break my camera with his mind, just so he can get attention. It makes sense, and that's fair. I would also break things with my mind if I was able to get attention. Meow! If I give you love and attention, will you stop screaming? That's how children normally work. Look at all the things that you normally don't see. That's the stove. The burners are on. You can't touch those. This is a scale. It measures things. You can't touch it. That over there, that's honeycomb candy. It's sticky and hot. Don't touch it. You're welcome. Alright, what was I doing before everything happened? Corn syrup, 180 grams. So the corn syrup. Perfect timing. Mason. 180. It said once this was boiling to start doing something. It's not boiling yet. It is simmering. That's not 180, but it's, yeah, I was gonna say close enough, but now that I do this, it's gonna go over. It's 179 now, and that is the best I'm going to get it. And also, fat cream and tartar. There we go. Also, fun fact, god damn it. Please, I'm begging you. I might just have to cut the mini cam because I don't know how I'm gonna just keep doing this. I mean, I am continually and keep doing it, but it's fine. Alright, that, I need measuring spoons. I have those somewhere. I don't know where. I didn't wash them, so... Aha! Got them. I need 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm literally just gonna throw it on top. Oh no. Everything's fine. 1/4 of a teaspoon. There we go. Throw that on top. Rinse this off. You're no longer needed. Is this technically a boil? Is this boiling? Is this boiling? I want to count it as good enough. Oh, it's so laggy too. It's fine. I think it's good enough to be considered boiling. Who knows what the definition of boiling is? Me, probably, at one point in my life, not anymore. Alright, adding the corn syrup that was definitely supposed to be glucose, and other things. Fun fact, the cream of tartar is not mixing in. It's just a whole lump in there. It'll be okay. Never mind, it's dissolving. Crisis averted. Sort of, I think. I'm gonna put that there. You are also boiling, but I don't need you to actually boil anymore. So watch me as I haphazardly carry boiling water over here. I'm also going to attempt to scrape down the sides where the boiling water did not reach. Oh god, steam's in my face. Alright, I tried my hardest to clean it out, but that's just going to be a later problem for later me. Later. You're still recording! I give up, guys. You just don't get a second camera. I worked so hard to set this up, too. I say you don't get a second camera as I am attempting to fix the second camera. Please. Why are you failing to connect? crises are being averted, and also, it's an iPhone. There we go. Question mark? Question mark? Are we good? Sort of. Not really. It'll be fine, at least for today. I'll fix it eventually, and hopefully soon I'm getting a better camera. That's boiling now. What do I do now? Cooked at 313 without stirring. I am, however, gonna take a pastry brush, cover it in water. Sorry, I'm chewing my boba. I'm gonna take pastry brush, cover in water, kind of paint down the sides, because I don't want the crispy bits on the outside falling back in, and then crystallizing all of it. And the other stuff took forever to get to 300 degrees, so I think I'm fine right now. I'm gonna set up everything that I need to set up for it. So I have peppermint extract I'm gonna add to it. I pulled out the red food coloring. Again, I do not have a heat lamp, which would be very helpful. But I do have latex gloves, which I'm literally just gonna put 4 on each hand and hope for the best, because that is what we did in culinary school, and it was concerning. Like, there are special, like, sugar gloves that you use because sugar is very hot. Again, I'm cooking this to 300 degrees, so it's gonna be really hot. And in culinary school, they're like, no, we're not gonna give you heat gloves. We're gonna give you... Yeah, it's really hot. It's like the I keep seeing people refer to it as like the napalm of the baking world, because it sticks to you and you can't wipe it off, because then it just sticks to the rest of you and you get burnt everywhere that it touches. That's glove number 3. Can I do it with 3 gloves? Now I'm just gonna be 8 gloves McGee. I don't know who McGee is, but he has 8 gloves. That's 3 on this hand. 3 on this hand. No, wait, that's 2. I got 3 on this one. Now I got 3 on this one. Big, thick gloves, but they don't have a lot of... Yeah, I don't have a lot of dexterity with this, but... I mean, it's better than burning my fingers off. Alright, here are the 4th gloves. We got 4 gloves now. On each hand. I have 8 gloves on right now. Huh. My fingers feel extremely weird. But it's fine. I still got stuff on here from the last measurements. It's fine. It's all sugar anyway. Where are you at? We're at 219, 223, 226, 230, 232, 233, 233. Things are happening, not as fast as I wanted them to, because I am very nervous about what's going to happen. Are we drinking again? God damn it. I just imagine giant oven mitts, but more industrial. That's basically it. Like the rubber oven mitts that you see with like the gloves. That's basically it. Just like a little more like a plastic glove. Yeah, worried for a second? You should be. You should be, Glass Shark. Also, welcome to the stream. Maybe I won't try this. I'd burn myself. Oh yeah, I'm also fully expecting to burn myself, but... It's for the video and for candy canes. I'm willing to burn myself over candy canes. I'm not gonna try to burn myself. It just very much might happen. Alright, what are we at now? I can actually hold the thermometer though with these gloves. 220, 223, 226, 228, 230, 32, 34, 35, 36. Again, welcome back to Counting with Amanda. I'm just letting the anxiety build up at this point. I need my hands to make candy and desserts. Well, I won't burn my hands. They have 4 gloves each. Do I have a griddle? I do not. I wish I did. Oh, where the fingers are like all together. You just got the thumbs. Yeah, no, that seems awful. Working with sugar with. You need at least 2 fingers. It will hurt. Thanks, King of the Gay. I didn't think of that. I'm not gonna try to burn myself, but it might happen. And if I do, it might happen, and I won't even tell you guys. Because as a culinary person, you get burned sometimes, and that's just something that happens, and you just gotta keep going on. Where it's like, oh yeah, I made food, and then, who's calling me right now? Spam risk. I don't know who it is, but the first 3 numbers are 420, so I kind of wanted to answer it, but never mind, it's gone. Sugar gloves? Yeah, they're like thick latex gloves, which is why... Do you guys hear that? No spam callers right now. No, you're not getting any of my information. I'm not telling you what my social security number is. It's 7. You got it out of me. Do better. I'm very afraid, though. I'm so afraid. It sounds squeaky. I'm having a great time. Never mind. I am way too easily entertained. Where did I just put my thermometer? Yeah, no, I used to date someone who baked, and yeah, just an assortment. My mom is also in the food industry, so we'll like FaceTime, and I'm like, hey, look at my new scar, and she's like, hey, look at my new scar. I'm like, oh, is that a sheet tray burn? She's like, yeah. Well, it was yours. I'm like, it was sugar. My dad also works in like carpentry, so all of a sudden he'll just have injuries too. So, like, every family gathering is like, hey, let's go over all of our new injuries together. Be better. Get good. Get temperatured. We're at 250. 253, 255. I really should have gotten out my candy thermometer because I wouldn't have to keep sticking this in. I could just leave it in the pot so I wouldn't have to keep checking it, but it's fine. Look at the new sugar scar. Sweet! That's really how it is, because there's no other... What else can you say to it? Like, oh my god, I burned myself. It's just like, oh, that sucks. Like, no, this is a daily occurrence at this point. Like, during my sugar course, the amount of just sugar burns I had all over my hands, and fun fact, culinary students are fucking brutal, and like baking and pastry students, because I learned that if you get sugar on yourself, just leave it. Don't try to wipe it off, obviously, because then it'll like burn the rest of you as you try to like wipe it off, and it like smears, and then you burn your hands. But also, if you just leave it on there, then it burns you worse, but 3rd degree burns hurt less than 2nd degree burns, because 3rd degree burns burn off like the nerve endings, so you can't feel the burn anymore, but with 2nd degree burns, you can feel the burn, so it's just best to leave it on there and let it burn yourself more and make the burn worse, because it's gonna hurt less. Fucking bonkers to me. Alright. What is it at now? 217, 224, 231, 236, 240, 244, 46, 48, 51, 52, 3, 6, 7, 258, 261, 263, 262. God damn it. We're almost there. We're at like 270, 280, 84. I may or may not be touching the bottom of the pot now. No, we're at like 287, 288, 290, 288, never mind. So close. Yet so far. Anyway, what am I supposed to do once this gets up to temp? Because once I read what to do once it gets up to temp, it's probably done. Add flavorings and pull as desired. So I'm very concerned about this. I think it's done now. So I just have boiling, very, 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 very hot sugar that I'm just now going to dump onto my table. Yes, now is the point where you should be concerned. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit. Because again, it is 300 degrees. I don't know how long I should let it cool down before I start pouring. It's been so long since I've done anything like this. Just let it cool down a little bit. Dumping it on the table. Well, it's not directly on the table. It's on the silk mat, which is where it's supposed to be. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. 300 degrees sounds even more extreme when you think about it in Celsius. You're right. I'm gonna let it continue to cool down a little bit more. I'm just gonna put it over here. I'm not afraid of it. You're afraid of it. I should mix in the flavoring first. You're right. I'm also... I'm doing my bubble tea dance. I'm also going to be coloring half of it red. I don't know how the other half will work out, but I'll try my best. But all of it will be peppermint flavored. Is that enough peppermint? I do not know. Oh, that smells very pepperminty and it's very weird. Burns my nostrils a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm afraid. I want it to happen, but also I'm gonna pour it on the table and it's gonna be hot and I'm gonna have to like continually keep it like in a ball. Or like not in a ball, but I don't know, it's very bubbly now that I added the peppermint extract. Hard candy would have been so much easier. Why did I have to pick such a hard candy to make? Don't forget the molasses. I bought molasses because I'm making a gingerbread house on on Thursday. And I bought a bunch of, I'm gonna, again, continue to avoid doing stuff with that by nonchalantly and casually showing you all of the stuff that I bought for the gingerbread house. Look, it's luster dust. Shiny things. Still not afraid of the sugar. I also got a bunch of sprinkles and blue spray-on food coloring. Oh, 150 Celsius doesn't seem that bad. No, it's not that bad. You don't need anything special, just 4 latex gloves on each hand. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm afraid. Like, it seems like a lot, and I'm... 8 gloves for safety safe. Alright. Like, it's... Okay, I'm gonna do 2 separate piles, because one of them I want to color red. And the other one I'll keep white. They're gonna mash together, though. Because my mat isn't big enough. It's fine. You know what? That's a good amount. So basically, what I do now is I wait for it to cool a little bit, and then once it starts, not yet. I let it cool on the table a little bit more until I can start, like, folding it in. I said the thing, did I say it? I'm afraid. Is that the thing? It's not the thing, but... Literally just need to let it cool until I can feel, like, the heat radiating off of it. I'm warming up my hands right now. Coloring it red. Yeah, we're for red velvet. Another shot. I can't take a shot right now. I'm afraid. I'm gonna add the food coloring into this one though. Dot, 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 dot. I don't know how much to add. I think that's good. That one's gonna be red. I can start kind of slapping it up. It's still a little too hot, but if you can see on like the little mini screen, I can just kind of fold it up a little bit. So I literally just need to keep doing this for a while. There's a, oh no. Because, like, the outside doesn't stick to you because it's starting to kind of cool down a little bit. But, you guys know that one TikTok channel? It's, like, Sticky Australia. I want them to hire me so bad, but now I'm thinking that I should not work there. Based on what's happening here, probably be a bad time. Just kind of scrape it up. It's still too hot. Either that or it's... No, because it's not... It is sticking a little bit to the mat, but not as much as I thought it would be. But it's also still really hot, so that might be it too. No, it's just still hot. This is gonna be a hot minute. As I'm trying to, like... Yeah, that's hot. Suddenly TikTok is playing at the same time. Oh no. Use a spatula. That's no fun when I can use my hands. That have more dexterity and probably would honestly still get the same result. That is a hair. Not mine, but a hair. Fun fact about me, if I ever like get food from anywhere and there's a hair in the food, I just automatically assume that I was the one that got the hair in there, or it was like Mason. Like Mason somehow got hair into the food. Even if I like just open the box, I'm like, oh no, that was totally Mason. It usually is not, but that's what I like to tell myself. There we go. Now we're getting to more of the consistency I'm looking for. But also still not really at all. Come on. Get up there. It's hard with the 4 gloves. I'm like trying to use my nails to like get it up and I'm like, honey, you don't have nails anymore. Not with the 4 gloves on each hand. Get up there. Get up there. I'm struggling very hard with this, which, again, I just assumed I would. But I didn't think it was going to be this hard. I think I just started trying to get it into the middle too early because it's still sticking a little bit. But, like, I should be able to just, like, fold it over. Like, just, start getting it into a ball, but it's being sticky on me. I wonder why. It's almost like it's pure sugar and water. Get up there. Get in there. Get up there, get in there. I don't know. This might not work at all, if I'm being honest. Got a metal spatula. No. It's slightly working. It just keeps sticking to the mat, which is weird because this is like exactly how I did it in culinary school. But I also had a heating lamp, so maybe this is just how it works when you don't have a heating lamp. Just kind of start scooping it and stretching it the best to my abilities now. But it's also, again, hot. And sticky and hot. Come on. Get all the dry bits off. There we go. I can pull the dry bits off now that the wet bits aren't on top of it. Logic, I think. I'm also now very afraid that I'm gonna get just a bunch of... There we go. That's more the consistency. I just started doing it too early. Because now I can, like, do the whole edge, and it doesn't keep sticking. That's a lie. It does keep sticking. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if you've noticed this by now. But the rest of them I was fairly semi-confident about. This one, no. The bar was already on the floor when I started. Yeah. The bar is on the floor, yeah. But hopefully I can just mix the red in. It's still hot, but it's not fully sticking to me, so... I also have a little bit of red food coloring on my glove now, so the white might become also red. It might just be entirely red candy canes. Alright, I'm gonna actually just take a little bit of this. Start pulling it. Because maybe it'll be able to get white. There's a possibility. Because I can just start working with it like little pieces at a time. Yeah, it's not turning white, it's just clear. I'm having fun though, this is fun. So I'm gonna mold it into a ball, kind of roll it out a little bit, take some of the red, also mix that up. Not as much as the other one though, because I was trying to make that one white, but now we combine them together, roll it up a little bit, and in it we twist. We twist, we roll, we curve for the cane. You know what? That is a candy cane. It is a candy cane. That is a cane made of candy. Father Callow. Wow. Thank you. I'm honestly a little shocked at how well that candy cane turned out. I mean, it's definitely still not good. But it is something. hit, slapping and pulling things. I should not be a candy maker. It's hot. It's fine. Again, I'm wearing 8 gloves. Hit. I'm trying to get this white because it says if there's enough aeration in it, it'll be white, but I don't think that's gonna happen because my hands are hot. So, get some more of the red in there. Hopefully, this is gonna be impossible to clean off this, I just realized. So, that should be fun. Take a little bit, take a little bit. A little bit of white. A little bit red. Roll them out. It's just like working with molten Play-Doh. It's a good time. Slap them together. Roll them out again. Hib a bit. Make it a little twisty. It literally is just molten Play-Doh. And we make it look like a cane. Because for some reason, I know a little too much about like the Christian meaning behind candy canes. Because I used to go to like this, imagine like haunted, well not haunted houses, but like, it was like Christmas houses. So we would go to like a camping ground and every year they would have like the cabins decorated for Christmas. And I grew up in a very Christian conservative town. So all of the Christmas cabins were basically about Jesus. And so I would get like little notes. Oh, hey! Finally got all of the sugar off of the... it's hot. All of the sugar off of the placemat. Not placemat, silk mat. Okay, it is getting kind of white. But it's also really hot. But basically I used to get like candy canes and then they would have like notes with the candy canes being like, this is why the candy canes are red and white. It's white for something and then it's red for the blood of Jesus that they spilled. I'm like, this isn't even Easter. This is Christmas. We're supposed to be celebrating his birth. His death doesn't come for another like 30 years. We have a walk through Bethlehem? Yeah, that feels right. You know, I don't miss them either, but now we have white. Look at that! We got there eventually. Just had to burn, well, it's not burning my hands. It just does feel very hot. Red, how you doing? I did have to sit and let it cool for a little bit before I started fucking with it. And now there's like some shardy pieces. Zark, I can't take care of you right now. I would have to take off my gloves and that is not an option. Hot. Ah! I haven't burned myself though. I'm very proud of myself. But if all else fails, I just rip off a glove. Which is what we would do in culinary school. We would have all of our 4 gloves on each hand. And if the sugar stuck to your glove and it was starting to burn you, you just rip off that layer of glove and you keep going. So get a little ball of white, little ball of red. Stop being sticky. That's a lot to ask. Alright, roll this one out. It's at the perfect temperature to start working with, but also it's starting to cool down, which means it's going to be very hard to work with soon. So I want to at least get like a really nice candy cane out of it. Now that my white is actually white. Zark, I told you, I can't right now. Mommy's busy, sweetheart. Working with 300 degrees, well, it's not 300 degrees anymore. I don't know what temperature it is, but it's still hot and still hurts. And then we make a cane. That's a very large candy cane. But it is candy, and it is a cane, and it's red and white. Zark, I will take care of you momentarily. You're both hungry and unhappy. Aren't we all? I'll feed you, but I can't play with you right now. My sugar's cooling down. Burnt and stabbed myself on accident this week in the kitchen? Oh no! Alright. Got the white part, the red part. This is definitely gonna become solid before I can get through all of it. I also got a little bit too much of the white. It just keeps going. Alright. A little bit of white, a little bit of red. It's starting to harden. No, stick. Roll it out. It's fine, everything's fine. You're not solid yet. This is why you're supposed to have a heat lamp. I don't have a heat lamp. Start twisting them, get twisty. Things are starting to go downhill. Not in the way that I thought they would. In a different way. Things are actually working out fairly fine. I was a lot more worried about burning myself than the sugar getting cooled down. But here we are with the sugar cooling down. Again, still hot. It's just not at a workable consistency very much anymore. But I did get, what, this is going to be my 5th candy cane? 5 candy canes, that's not bad. I can just start making candy cane logs. Give it a nice little twisty twist. Get the colors in there, roll it out a little bit more. Neat. We're getting there. I think I'm able to do maybe one more with the sugar consistency. The logs are a lot easier. Not gonna lie, my candy canes do not look like candy canes. They look like hooks. Which is kind of what a cane is. It's a hook. Also, ahoy king! Welcome back to the stream. Things are chaotic. As always. Trying to get the little stringy bits off the sugar is the worst part, honestly. Hitting it. The white's getting a lot cooler than the reds. To the point, the white is just making it difficult for me. But I did get it white, which I'm very proud of myself for. Because again, don't have white food coloring. Yeah, the rest of these we're just making into logs and I might chop up. Can I just get... We're getting down to the end of it, so I think I'm just going to make one really, really big one with the remainder of the sugar because it's getting real crunchy at this point. Rock candy instead. I think that's a whole nother recipe in here. Like my chocolatiering / candy textbook says that's a whole different process with a whole different recipe. But also, I was looking at my culinary textbooks and it's so weird because some of them go so much into detail. It's wild. Like, there was a recipe in the Danishes for, literally for, like, cinnamon sugar. Like, here's the recipe for cinnamon sugar. Like, massive candy cane. I'm just gonna hin in it. I'm gonna stretch it out. Because the pieces are really big right now, or it's, like, really thick. It's a candy snake. It's like a candy cane, but it's snake-shaped. Ta-da! Gloves! Off! God, my hands are so sweaty now. I don't know if you can see the candy canes. That's what it looks like right now. It's beautiful. It's a snake. But we got the candy canes. Look at that. So, they are kind of cooled down now. Like, the ones that I started making in the beginning are cool. Look at that. Candy cane. From scratch. Those are the ones that didn't really turn out white, though, so they're just like a clear color. Candy canes are done. Peppermint bark is over here. However, has not solidified yet, which is slightly concerning. It's still mushy. And I know it's definitely because I didn't temper it correctly, but this, I might have to put this in the freezer. Or at least the fridge. See what happens. Shove you in the fridge if I can fit you in the fridge somewhere. In the freezer? I can fit you in the freezer. That's a lie. No, I cannot. I have a different mini refrigerator. Oh no. Struggling. Constantly struggling. Oh no. Okay, I guess I'm not putting this in the refrigerator or freezer because I can't find anywhere to put it. So that's fun. I guess I don't know how the sponge candy's doing. It looks harder. Who gets more annoyed? Oh, definitely Mason. Mason's like, you interrupted me. And I'm like, you interrupt me on stream all the time. But after this, Mason's here now. We called his name. So now he's here. Candy canes are done. I'll do the peppermint bark. I still need to cover the chocolate, or the sponge candy and chocolate, but I think I'm going to take another bathroom break. I don't know why I'm taking so many bathroom breaks. Probably because you're making me drink so much water. I'll be back! Alright, we're back. I've been told to break off some of the snake. The snake's still... It's not warm, but it's still pliable, so I think I'm going to do one of the little candy canes. Snap it in half. I definitely could have added a lot more peppermint extract. Because it literally just tastes like sugar. Like, it's all sugar. It's for the kids that like the idea of candy canes but don't actually like peppermint. It's not bad. It is entirely sugar though. Also, hello Evan, welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you here. I'm gonna spit out the candy cane because I don't wanna... I don't even think I can crush it. I am getting a little bit of peppermint now. The more I suck on it, the more peppermint taste I get. I feel like that has a joke related to Santa Claus's something. I'm glad you didn't just see that because that was atrocious. Anyway. Can I help you? He's so loud. I'm pretty sure you can hear him. But he's so loud. Santa something, yup. Also, thank you, Big Fish. Appreciate it. This is my bowl filled with chocolate from before. I am going to try to put the bark in the fridge again, or freezer or something. Because I feel like it'll fit. I just don't know how or where. I just put it on too big of a sheet tray. Where's my small sheet tray? Mason, can I walk in my kitchen? He's like, no, that's not allowed. Alright, where's my small sheet tray? Let's slide this onto the small sheet tray, and then I think I can fit it in my fridge and or freezer. Yoink. Yoink. Get in there. Alright. It does fit. I just gotta shove all of the Hot Pockets out of the way because we bought like a 24 pack of Hot Pockets. It's been a good time. So candy canes, I'm gonna move to the best of my abilities. I don't think I can move this very well though. I'm gonna move them over here. Let me clear out the area beforehand before I try to move things. Also, here, have a paper towel holder. Hold that. Got balsamic vinegar and sesame oil. This is covered in corn syrup, not glucose. Because, again, I don't have glucose. I'm gonna... I don't know if you guys heard that, but, like, that was all static electricity. I definitely know if I touch something metal right now, I'm gonna get electrocuted. So, where's the closest metal object? Or not. Never mind. Either everything that I own that I think is made of metal is not actually made of metal, or I didn't electrocute myself. It's fine. Alright. Now we got this thing, which... It's hard now. The static was audible. That was so weird. Like, I felt it in my hands. Anyway, we're gonna break this up to, again, the best of my abilities. And then we're gonna dip it in chocolate. So I need... You will actually work. This pot used to have the sugar in it from the candy cane, so I'm just gonna boil it out and use it as a double boiler to melt more chocolate. Get you filled with water, start heating you up. I'm also gonna wash out this other bowl that's already covered in chocolate because I only have one bowl this size. Hey, look at me, doing dishes on stream. It's something that should happen more often, but it definitely doesn't. Oh god. Thank you. Oh, I can't see you. Big Fish, Lord Jesus, calm down, Big Fish. Also, I appreciate it, but get you going, get melty. There we go. All the chocolate is out. Let me dry this off. Made my boyfriend go to the store for this chocolate, so I better use it. Yeah, sure, that's clean. I don't know, it had chocolate in it before, and now I'm putting chocolate in front of it. Or in it. I think this is good. This is a good amount. Yeah, sure. Put you on top. I need another spatula. You go in there. Alright, I'm gonna... There's like still little bits of gelatin on the table. You go in there. I'm gonna put down maybe just one of my shitty cutting boards. Well, I mean, I did want it to break, so... Can I get this piece out, though? There we go. Oh, it broke a lot more in weird places. I do want to try some of this, though. It's not bad. Alright. I'm gonna break these into bite-sized pieces. Again, to the best of my ability. Okay, that doesn't work. That just shatters it. Can I use the fancy mount anywhere? Oh, the phone case? I gotta go put them on my phone. Because I like my phone case that I use because it has a pop socket on it, and I can't put a pop socket on the other phone cases because then it would defeat the purpose of having said case. Also, buy a Pluto phone case. And use that demonic baker for 20% off. I'm so bad at advertisements. I'm struggling, but I think that works. I got some bite-sized pieces to dip in chocolate. Some of them are better than others. There we go. There are some big pieces, but I can definitely put you on the ceiling fan later. Now there's a bunch of just sticky stuff all over my hands. Which, I don't know why I'm concerned about this. I'm a baker. There's normally sticky stuff all over my hands. Sticky stuff normally being sugar. Don't be thinking about nothing else. There we go. Alright. The chocolate's starting to melt. Heck yeah. I actually got chocolate dipping forks. For some reason I know where these are, but nothing else in my kitchen. Look at that. Tiny fork. I'll stab you with it. It's not sharp, but it would still probably hurt a little bit. Alright. Literally just waiting for this to heat up. And then this is the last step. I'll figure out the bark, but I still got like 3 hours I was planning to stream, so what do you guys want to do after this? You want to dye my hair? And when I say, do you guys want to dye my hair, I mean, do you want to watch me dye my hair because it's silvery gray? I was just going to mix a bunch of hair dyes together and hope for the best. I think it'll be a good time. Use it to flip a tiny steak. It would work. It's a good stab and flip. I guess I'm dyeing my hair after this. Girl, I've already been stabbed today. Okay, I'm stabbing everyone except Danny Inferno. Sorry, the rest of you guys got the short stick. You're all getting stabbed. I should also put something down so I can dip it in chocolate and then... What is happening here? There we go. Putting down parchment paper so when I dip the chocolate in... Well, dip the candy in the chocolate, I can just put it down on parchment. Afterwards, so I'm gonna move these things out of the way, put down some parchment over here, because it's gonna be next to the chocolate. Get these candy canes out of here. I don't need you anymore. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Harsh but fair. How did I not see 2 hours ago that I was streaming? That's okay, Phil. There's still more stream to come. I'm planning on doing a streaming schedule of like maybe 5-ish hours a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday are maybe... Why did it censor you? I don't know. I turned off Nightbot because Dip was being bullied by Nightbot. So, no one else should be getting censored unless... I don't know why you would get censored. I'm a very not censored person. Alright, I'm literally just waiting for that to be done. Hitting it. Let me clean up a little bit more. Because I know I'm not going to clean after stream. That's not going to happen. I might clean early in the morning tomorrow. And when I say might, I mean I definitely will because I'm streaming again tomorrow. So my kitchen needs to be at least slightly clean. But also you shouldn't hold that much... hold me accountable for that much. Just the word element gets censored. I have no idea why. Maybe it thinks that... No, I have absolutely no idea why. Maybe it's like you can't think of the word ass. Probably a Twitch setting? Maybe. Also, hello Rose. Welcome to the stream. Alright, chocolate, be meltier. Get melty. We can melt them using hot melty thingies. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Me drinking caffeine at 6 p.m. Alright. The chocolate's melty. I got a fork, stabby fork. I'm literally just gonna take pieces, dip them in, cover them up, give it a little shaky shake. Nice little shaky shake. And then onto the parchment. Beautiful! I'm gonna take a couple more pieces. I'm not gonna do all of the pieces of this, but just some of them. Just because some of them are, oh no. Why does my chocolate fork twist like that is the real question. You shouldn't do that. You know, it's okay. I'm just gonna dip some of them because others are really big and I don't know how to break them into smaller pieces without breaking my hands. Also, the little shaky shakes are not going as well as I would like them to. Get you on there. Next piece. In the pot. In the chocolatey, melty pot thing. Get you in there. Shake you off. Onto the parchment. I missed a side, but that's okay. What other pieces can I dip? This one? This one. Maybe with a knife? That's probably right. Are we making peppermint bark? We already made the peppermint bark, but we haven't broken it up yet. This is sponge candy, which we are dipping in chocolate because we're having a good time. And I definitely wasn't scared of literally everything I made today. See a little shaky shake. Try not to get chocolate over everything that I own, which was the one thing in culinary school I thought was weird. We have a whole chocolatiering class, but you gave us Chef Whites, which are white, and you don't want me to get chocolate on it? Like, you know how these things work, right? You know how... I don't know, it was just so weird being like, oh yeah, no, you have to keep your Chef Whites purely white, and it's just like, this whole chocolatiering class looks like they were just rolling in mud half the time. Do I have a hammer? Just start breaking it apart with a hammer? That is tempting. I think I am going to use a knife, though. See if I can break them up into some smaller pieces with a knife. I also feel like I have a better chocolatiering fork than this. Hold on. I say as I make more dishes. Don't worry, I got different chocolate forks. This one is a pitchfork. It has one whole more extra prong for more stability. And this one doesn't feel like it's moving too much. I just had one in there. I'm about to dip another one. I'm like, no, there's still one in there. I feel like I also used to do that in my chocolatiering class in culinary school. I would like be dipping chocolates or something, and I would like go to dip a chocolate, and then I would get distracted by something else, and then I would come back, and the chocolate is just still, or like whatever I was dipping would just still be in the chocolate. It's fine. It was fine. Yeah. Let me get a knife. I'm also gonna use my bad knife for this because I don't know. God damn it. Evan's here now, so he's holding me accountable for my, my catchphrase. I'm also out of water though, so hold on. Hibit it. There, I have liquid now. You guys happy? It also smells slightly burny in here, which is concerning. I don't know what that is. But it smells slightly like burnt sugar, and I don't know. We'll enforce to do dishes later. No, you won't. You can't make me. I am my own person. And I will avoid doing dishes as long as I possibly can. Alright, back to cutting things. and this is why I'm using my shitty knife. Because this is literally... That is not a good sound, nor is it really doing much. I can score it and then cut it, or break it. But just purely cutting it actually semi-works. Not really, but a little bit. My neighbors are going to be so concerned. Yeah, that's probably it. The pot that I used, it has sugar in it. The sides might be burning a little bit, but that's not a problem for right now. This is the right now problem. Alright. Those are bite-sized pieces. This is like... That just exploded into shards. That's a bite-sized piece. That is not a bite-sized piece, but... That's a bite-sized piece. There's just shards of candy all over the place. There we go. I think that's good enough for dipping right now. It's okay. I should turn the burner back on because the chocolate's starting to solidify a little bit, but I don't want it to fully melt. I don't know. I'm just dipping things in chocolate, having a good time. How can you not have a good time when you're dipping things in chocolate? Could I do chocolate blob clumps with the candy shards? I could just, do blob clumps. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I do like dipping things. Just because I find it fun to fish things out with a fork. Yoink. Another piece. Yoink. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible now. Oh no. Never mind. Fast is not good. Gotta be gentle. So I don't continually drop things in the chocolate. But also the water under the chocolate is boiling now. Which is not fun. because then it's going to get too hot and then the chocolate's going to not be good. But to be fair, I didn't properly temper the chocolate because I was lazy. And I remember how to temper chocolate. It's like, you have to take it, you have to melt it, bring it up to the melting point, and then you have to get it down to like 78 degrees, and then you gotta melt it and bring it back up to like 120 some, or like 118. It's a lot of work tempering chocolate. I don't know how the chocolatiers do it, nor do I understand why I wanted to be a chocolatier in the first place. Like, I really had my heart set on chocolatiering after culinary school, and then that did not happen. And now anything having to do with chocolate, I just don't want to do it. That's a lot. I remember I wanted to go into chocolatiering specifically so I wanted to go to a place that specifically had like a tempering machine so I didn't have to temper chocolate and I could just dip chocolates all day and make like fun fillings and ganaches for the insides of the chocolates. That was my dream. Tempering chocolate on a daily basis was not my dream. Yoink. Neat. Couple more pieces. I'll do that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And these ones. Maybe some more of them. But definitely these 5. Or 6. I didn't actually count. Flip you in there. Chocolate's starting to get a little hard, so I'm just gonna finish up with these last ones. Check on the peppermint bark, and then I think we'll dye my hair. Because that really needs to get done, and I don't know when else to do it. Do a little shaky shake. And this is like a very weird circular corner piece. Flippy flu, lippy loo. Get in there. Kind of paint the sides on. Shake it off. Bam. Another one. 3 more pieces. Let me smear some of the chocolate to one side. Because we're starting to get to the bottom. Or there's not actually a good place for me to dip it, so I just gotta move it all around and hope for the best. There's another one. 2 more. 1. Flip. Now I feel like I am making like burgers or something, because I'm just like flipping stuff. Like moving it around like you would on a frying pan. Another one. Last one. Then I'll cover in chocolate, and then I'll just eat the rest plain. Here we go. Here we go. Bam. Beautiful. Chocolate form goes in there. This, I'm not entirely sure what to do with. That's good. It got stuck in my teeth, though. And it very much tastes like honey. Also, thank you, Phil. I can save this chocolate if I really want to, but I don't think I'm gonna. So I think it's garbage. Honey, get you in there, because I don't need you anymore. Hopefully the top of my garbage can doesn't get covered in chocolate, because then I'm going to have to clean the chocolate off of the top of my garbage can, and that doesn't sound like a fun time. I don't want to do that. But I'm going to put this in a Tupperware container. Specifically, you, because you're on the top, and if I pull you down, the rest isn't coming with it. I also wish I had like some silica packs to put in this to keep it from like sticking all together. But I'm pretty sure if I put these all in a container, they're all gonna stick together. So I have to do dishes. The chocolate will turn into concrete, which melts in hot water. You can give all the excuses in the book. I'm still not doing my dishes today. It's not happening. I can already tell, again, these are all gonna stick together. Because I don't have any, like, moisture packets to get out of it, so I don't entirely know why I'm putting these away. And then I'll get another one, because why not? And then I think I'm just gonna throw away all the shards. Yoink. Oh yeah, no, I was right. There's a bunch of chocolate on the top of my garbage lid. Fuck. God damn it. Let me clean it off real quick, because if I am gonna do any cleaning, it's gonna be that and not my dishes. So if I do this, then I don't have to do my dishes. There we go. It all works out in the end. Let me grab a glove, because the top of my garbage is absolutely disgusting. Hitting it. You guys can watch me on this one. Welcome to this side of my kitchen. It's just so much chocolate. Hitting it. Yummy. Great. Get in there. Get in there. Now there's chocolate on my glove. It is okay. Alright. You can go over there now. This is dirty. Get all the crummy crumbs off the table. So we tried the candy canes already. We tried that, just not with the chocolate yet, but the chocolate needs to solidify. Also, hello Mark. Welcome to the stream. I also have this knife that I'm going to put over here. Not in the sink, because that is dangerous. Don't be putting knives in your sink. Put them next to the sink so you don't stab yourself when you just shove your hand in there. Oh no. That angle's fine too. Now you just get two sides of me. Is this my good side though? No, it is not. It is not my good side. It's fine. Alright, let me look at the bark. The bark is ready to be barked. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. Get these scissors out of the way, parchment paper. Hey! It broke into chunks. It's really good. I think I added like the perfect amount of peppermint extract to this one. I didn't add enough to the candy canes, but this one's really good. To be fair, I also added candy cane bits on top, so yeah, it's delicious. I should put these away, but I don't know how to put them away. Yeah. You set up a new apartment. We're in a new apartment. And the new setup literally did this morning. I'm very proud of myself for that. But yeah, everything right now just kind of needs to sit and set. No, we'll put away the peppermint bark. Yoink. I don't know where the lid for this is, though. Do you fit on here? No, you do not. Also, you are not clean. Okay, I need another container with a different lid. Or is this another lid? There we go. Never mind. I figured it out. We got there. I'll put a layer of bark at the bottom, and then I think I'm gonna rip some of the parchment paper to like keep in between the layers so they don't stick together. Steak ramen, ooh. That sounds good. Get you in there. Get you in there. Another layer so they don't stick together. I could have also done this for the honeycomb / sponge candy, but I didn't. And put the rest on top. Break. Break. I just saw a little piece of candy cane fall in the container, and for some reason I thought it was a bug, and I got real scared. I'm like, how the fuck did you get in there? Shove it down. Alright. Take this. Finish my bubble tea real quick. And get that in there. There's a little bit of parchment paper sticking out from the side, but oh well. Alright. So I guess I'm gonna set up for dyeing my hair. You should be concerned, so give me like 5 minutes to move everything from in here into the bathroom so I can start streaming, dyeing my hair and getting on a shirt that I don't mind getting a shit ton of dye on. So I will be back in, again, maybe like 5 minutes. Give me like 5 minutes. So this is the strangest setup I think I've ever done. I got a camera here for the back of my head. I got this camera that is barely... it's about to fall over because it's plugged into my computer, onto my laptop. My laptop's on the floor because I don't have anywhere else to put it, so I got my laptop on the floor. You're here. Maybe it would be better if you were over here? Maybe? Let me... This is... I don't want to touch it, though, because I'm afraid. I'm gonna move you over here slightly. I'm so sorry. Let me step over your cord. Because if I do this, then I can put my computer... Oh, no. That was an interesting noise my laptop just made. I didn't like that at all. So if I move you over here, then I can put you here. It felt like I was like adjusting your bow tie. I can also turn this light on. It's very interesting. You won't even really be able to see like what color it is, just because like this camera's so sepia toned for some reason. Maybe if I hold on. Does that make it any better? Worse? Good enough. It's fine. So I'm literally just planning on mixing. So this is the color I currently have in my hair. I have a little bit left of this. Not a lot. But I also have a bunch of red dye. Because I used to dye my hair red. Like, every single time I dyed my hair. It was red for a very long time, and then I dyed it this color. So I'm just planning on mixing the two of them together and seeing what happens. I haven't set anything up yet. I put on gloves because apparently I haven't worn enough gloves today. Move you out of the way. I don't have any counter space in my bathroom. Like, this is literally my sink. It's very interesting, but concerning. So is this one even open? It's not. Let me find an open red one. What could possibly go wrong? Everything and nothing all at once. This one's open. I feel like I'm gonna run out of purple dye really fast. I'm still gonna do it. Anyway. Doing highlights? I mean, I feel like it's gonna turn into highlights because I'm just gonna spread it all over my hair, and like some of it's still like the purple color from when I originally dyed it. It's literally just like this part of my hair that all hits like the shower, like the warm water in the shower, because that, you know, is bad for hair colorings. But Arctic Fox black and purple. Purple quickly transitioned into green. That's fun. I mean, I'm all for my hair being green as well. With my hair, it's literally just like whatever happens, happens. If it was meant to look good, then I would have gone to a stylist. I'm literally just... Alright, we got a little bit of that in there. Can you stay there? No? Where do I need to put you? On the floor, I guess. So this one's empty now, but... Add... Okay, I don't have a lot of the dark purple, so I guess we're just doing red over all of the purple hair. I mean, there's a little bit. There's like a small amount in there. I don't know if you can see it better over there. Bless you. Bless you. Okay, that's the best I'm gonna get out of that. So... I guess we just start. Mix it up a little bit. See what happens. I feel like I should add more red because I know this isn't going to be enough hair dye. But we're winging it. We're literally just going to wing it and see what happens. Because that's just how I do my hair. I also feel like I should change the stream name, but it's too late now. People are gonna come in and be like, "Oh, what candy are we making? What Christmas candy are we making?" And we're just standing in my bathroom, me dyeing my hair. It's all good. Alright, I guess we just start. Oh no, I got some... That's where we're starting. I'm Harry Potter now. I'm the fucking scar on my forehead. Get out of here. That's not where you're supposed to go. This is where you're supposed to go. Oh no. I guess we're just doing like a reddish purple. I know this isn't going to be enough hair dye, so if I do the top part like a purple reddish color, and then the rest of it all red, and the rest of it still has some purple in it, then hypothetically, it should all be the same color. I'm a wizard, Manda. I'm a what? I love that I have only seen maybe like one Harry Potter movie, but because of the internet, I know every single inside joke of Harry Potter. Like, I've seen like one Harry Potter movie, and it's like the one that Dobby dies, and I only really watched it because all of my cousins were obsessed with it, and it came out around like Thanksgiving, I think, and so all of my cousins were like watching it for Thanksgiving, and I'm just sitting on the floor like, that guy looks weird. What the fuck is that? And they're like, it's Dobby, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Oh, we're dyeing hair now? Sick. Yeah, this is where we are now. I don't know what color it's gonna be, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out, and I'm also not doing a very good job, because, like, again, my hair is already kind of dyed. It's just severely fading. It's just because I keep taking hot showers, and I'm not used to oh, that one's frozen because my phone's gonna die soon. But I don't have enough outlets to charge it in here, because I only have 2 outlets, and my computer's plugged in, and my ring light. So we might just lose the second view camera. That's fine. I'm sorry, but to be fair, you fucked me over a bunch earlier, so here we are now. Here we are, doing whatever the fuck is happening. I got more on my forehead. I want to, like, do it in front of you guys, but, like, I gotta keep looking at the mirror. So hopefully it'll turn out good. I don't know, you'll see the results tomorrow. Also, what am I doing for tomorrow's stream? I think I'm making croissants, which I have not made in a while. But I really want croissants, and they take forever to make. So I'm gonna have to do things like in between making croissants, because it's like, oh yeah, make the dough, and then let the dough rest for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, I gotta figure out something to do for an hour and a half while that's resting. And then you gotta like add the butter and like fold it, and then you gotta let it rest for another 30 minutes. I'm like, what? So much time and energy, literally, for just so much non-time and energy is more like it. Like, you don't have to put in the time or energy. This is Inception hair dye stream now. I wanted to change the title of the stream, but it's too late now. There's already hair dye all over my hands. I did change the title for YouTube, though, I'm pretty sure. I got it all over all of, like, the... That's a lie. I didn't get it over all of the places that still need to be dyed, but... Got, like, a darkish, purplish, reddish color. It's actually a lot more red than any other color. But I have a lot more red, so... God damn it. I keep getting stuff all over my face. There are just gonna be some splotches of red on my face. You know what? It happens. Shit happens. Oh no. I'm just gonna do this and hope for the best. That's all I really do, is I do things and then I hope for the best outcome. They don't always happen. The best outcome is usually not what happens, but It's what I always wish for. This is so interesting. How's the back of my head look, guys? I know I haven't put any dye on there yet, but that's why I set up that second camera. Alright, I'm gonna, continue painting my hair, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like that's very apparent. I've dyed my hair before, but I'm just not even doing it how I normally do it, which I feel like might be a problem. But, again, whatever happens, happens. The universe is telling me that this is what's going on, that I am dyeing my hair, and whatever color or texture or design that comes out of it, it was meant to be. I can't fight with the universe on what my hair color should look like. I guess I'm gonna start splitting it. Get you in there. You over there. Start painting it down. It's gonna be so patchy and so splotchy, but to be fair, does anyone know what they're doing? Absolutely not. Not according to me. If you say you ever know what you're doing, I'm just gonna assume you're lying. Because no one knows what they're doing. It's the same thing when people are like, oh, I am mentally sane and stable. No, you're not. Not in this climate. Not in this economy. No, you're not. And if you are, there's something majorly wrong with you. If you think we're all chillin', or if you are just yourself chillin', with what's going on literally everywhere, all the time, all at once. Yeah, you can't fight the universe. So whatever happens, happens. That's how I've been living my life recently. Like, I can't change this. I can't control this. I'm just gonna let the universe do whatever it wants. And maybe things will turn out alright for me. Sometimes the universe has my back. Most of the time it doesn't, but sometimes. Sometimes it does. I'm doing such an awful job at this. But again, I'm not doing like a full dye. I'm just trying to like patch up the stuff that's, you know, gone from my head. Like, literally, I have like gray silver hair. Which, it was cool for a while, but then it started looking weird in certain lightings. And then it just made me look like I have gray hair, which I don't. I'm not of age to have gray hair. But maybe it might start coming soon. I don't know. When did my mom start getting gray hair? She keeps saying when she had me. So, she's like, you caused my gray hairs. You and your gymnastics. Because I used to do gymnastics, and then all of a sudden I would, like, fall on my face, and she would be like, that just gave me a gray hair. I'm like, Mom, I'm the one that fell on my face. Oh! There's hair dye on my floor now. I would fix it, but that would require me to get hair dye on literally everything else, because whatever I touch with my hands is going to get hair dye on. It wasn't on anything important, so I guess I'll take that, but I literally have no idea what's going on with this. I'm not gonna lie, tempted to wipe up the stuff on the ground with my brush and just put it back in my hair. I'm not going to, because I have the smallest amount of self-control ever, so I'm gonna pick it up with the other end of the brush. It didn't work out as well as I wanted it to, but again, I don't know how to fix it. It's fine. Anyway, I'm just gonna try not to step in that spot. Oh no, that was a bad part. My hair is just gonna be really streaky and splotchy, and you know what? I'm fine with that. I've taken to, I'd like to think I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a mood. You know what? I'd like to think that I know what I'm doing. I know I don't, but I'm still gonna pretend like I do. Get some more hair dye. I'm starting to run out of this color, so all I have left is just red, which I can put underneath. It's just gonna be a lot of random red purple. Also, I don't think I've ever dyed my hair while it's this long, because I keep saying that I need to cut my hair, and then I don't. I should have done that instead of the hair dye. I should have cut my hair, and then dyed it afterwards. But it's too late now. Hitting it. So how's everyone's day going? Mine is, we're here now. I think that's good. I ran out of hair dye, so I think I'm gonna take these off real quick, open a new hair dye, and also clean the fucking stuff off my floor. Get out of here. It was so difficult to scrape off and like wash off all the hair dye from my last apartment, so I'm gonna try really hard so I don't do that now. I have this full bottle of red, so I do have enough hair dye, but if all else fails, there's another smaller bottle of red, and I think I have some yellow too, so we can just throw it all in if I'm feeling real frisky about it. Get out of here. Alright. So there's still a little bit of like the purplish brown in here, but get more red in there. Yummy. Alright. Get you off. I'll put you over there. Mix this up, sort of. There's nothing really to mix, if I'm being honest. Like, the color difference is very noticeable, but it's all good. That's gonna be every day this week. How long do I have to leave the colored mud in? Like 40-ish minutes? Sometimes I use a hairdryer on it, sometimes I don't. It's all up to fate. I'm gonna get more gloves. I'm just gonna walk around and try not to drip hair dye on everything. I just keep walking with like my head tilted down like this so this doesn't touch me. But I got gloves, so I can touch things now. Proceeds to drip hair dye on everything. Don't worry about it. Alright, so sure. This works. Do I remember where I was in the hair dyeing process? No. Do I need to? No. Am I just slathering stuff on because it's not that I've given up, it's just that I've given up on trying to do this nicely. There's a difference. Split more of my hair. I'm really honestly excited to see what the color is gonna be for this, because I have no idea what's going on right now. I don't know, the hair dye doesn't know, my hair doesn't know, no one knows what's happening. But something is going to happen. Also, fun fact, when I came in here to start filming, I literally went up to my boyfriend and I'm like, hey, I'm about to take up the bathroom for like an hour. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Because if you do, anytime between now and maybe like an hour or two from now, it's not gonna happen. I'm so sorry. And he's like, no, you can use the bathroom. I'm like, great, thanks. I'm so worried he's gonna get sick of my bullshit. Like, hey, I'm gonna use up the kitchen for an entire hour and a half to up to like 5 hours. You don't need anything from the kitchen for the next 5 hours, right? No, we're good? Okay. So much hair dye on my forehead. Glove-handed and put it on like shampoo. I mean, at this point, might as well. I was trying to do this nicely, but yeah, no, at this point, I have no idea what's going on, so we're just working our way through. It doesn't lather like shampoo, so I just kind of gotta... There we go. Because again, my hair is like, it is dyed. So if I just put the color on top of it, then it's going to become a weirder, more interesting color. And also my roots are coming in, so like it's already dark here. But I don't really know what's going on any other way. So, yep, we're getting rid of the brush. Fuck the brush. I already said it's gonna be streaky and patchy. But honestly, it's a vibe. My entire aesthetic is looking disheveled and like a mess. So, like, this is perfect. You want me to be put together and nice looking? It could never be me. Oh no! It's fun. The game of me saying it's fine has been put to a halt because I can't drink my water right now. So... yeah, sure. That works. We're just gonna twist this up because I dyed some of that. Did I dye all of it? Who knows? Let me just do another scoop onto my hands. Now I take this in my hands and just clap them together. Oh no. How do I do this? I'm really just putting it on the back of my head. Working it in. You go up here. You did not get fully dyed. Give me some more of you. It's... oh no. It's a statement. It is. Is that what that said? Oh, it's a fun experiment. I thought you said it was a statement. I'm like, it is a statement. Okay, I think this has all the dye in it. Or at least a lot of dye. So, pin you up here for now. Gotta get a little space bun on top going. It's beautiful. So now I guess I work on the sides. Figure out what's trying to go on there. Just made blackened chicken Alfredo. Ooh, for my wife lady. I like that term. She's my wife, but she's also a lady. My wife lady. I haven't done a lot with this side, so... that's... something. Just kind of bring my hair into a hair dye ponytail. Beautiful. The other camera I think is gone. Sorry guys. I can't turn it off, nor can I accept that my battery is on 10%, so... sorry, you just don't get that camera anymore. Oh god. Just gotta work it back in. Get this part. I'm gonna need a lot more hair dye for the back. I'm also trying to work my way through with my fingers, but it got kind of twisty. Oh god. This is so weird. This is... to be fair, this is how I'd actually do the back of my head, because I can never see the back of my head. So... I usually just smear it all about the back. Hope for the best. And I think this is the best I'm gonna get. Huh. I think I still gotta do a little bit more on the sides. But I think the back is good for now. Maybe. Spread you out, get a little bit more on the side. I think this is the last of the hair dye. Because I don't want to squeeze out any more hair dye. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Alright, got this twisty bit up here. You're good. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna squirt a little bit more on my hand and then just put it in the back. Beautiful. Got a little blob. Just kind of work it in. It's all good. Get around this area, because I think I kind of forgot that area. We're just going to bring it all up to the top. I was trying to make a mohawk. Should I get a mohawk? I'm kind of tempted now. Imagine me with a mohawk. Sounds like a fun time. Maybe that's how I cut my hair. Am I the type of person that would rock a mohawk? Because apparently I'm now the type of person that would, rock a mullet, because I feel like I basically at this point have a mullet. Alright. I think my hair is saturated enough. Again, I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen, but there's hair dye on my hair. And in it, this can be washed in the kitchen sink. I still have a bag for on top of my head. This bag has holes in it. That's fine. Just kind of keep it there. Because I want it to stay wet. I also still have a lot of hair dye on my forehead. I should wash that off. A little bit of water, a little bit of soap. I'm also going to wash off all the hair dye on my arms. Because the gloves work. I didn't get... That's a lie. I got some hair dye on my hands. Scrub you off. Scrub you off. Get off my face. I think I might have accidentally dyed part of my eyebrow. Should I dye my eyebrows? I feel like I would have to bleach my eyebrows before I dye my eyebrows, and that sounds scary. You're done. You're done. Sorry. We're just gonna... That's just gonna be there. There's no second camera. I'm sorry. But I don't know how to... Oh, no. I don't know how to plug in my phone in here, but I'm also not going to be in here for much longer. Maybe I will actually do dishes while this is going. Again, dyed. I feel like part of my eyebrow right there. And also a lot of my shoulder. I don't get so much hair dye on my shoulder. There's also a bunch on the back of my neck, but, I mean, my hair will cover the back of my neck to a certain extent, so you go there. I had a top for this at one point. Oh, here it is. Maybe that's why I keep getting hair dye all over my hands, is because I hold the hair dye. I'm still not going to wipe it off. I hold the hair dye with my dyed gloves. Alright. Now I will take drinks of water for all the times that I said those words. There we go. I'm also gonna... Where is my phone charger? Give me a second. I got a phone charger. I'm gonna plug in my phone in the kitchen, and then we're gonna go back to the kitchen, I guess. And I'm gonna do some dishes. I don't want to, but this is the only time that I will do the dishes, so I'll be back. I gotta figure out... Does that work? I'm trying to figure out where the best place to put you is. How about that? Is here good? Is that good? Get a good view of the sink and the dishes and the... Oh no. Alright, now over here you go. Yeah, I think that's the... Can you not? Do I need to put you through the ring light? A struggle is being had. Get you clipped on there. You're down a little lower. You can't really see the dishes, but I will be doing dishes. It's also cold in here with a fucking tank top on. But I can't put a shirt on because then I'm gonna get hair dye all over the shirt. Not a fun time. Anyway. I was gonna drop you on your face. I'll try not to. I'll try my hardest not to drop you. But it's still a possibility. Also, I'm plugging in my phone now, so I could do the second camera. But no. I gotta put my dishes away first. Hitting it. Trying to get the best That's probably the best it's gonna get. Let me putting dishes away. Now it's a little more normal for I still feel like I need to change the title. But at this point it's too late. But we're back in my kitchen, so now it just feels like I'm making candy with a bag on my head. There we go. Frying pan over here. I'm trying not to move my head too much because I'm afraid I'm going to get hair dye all over my neck. Let me like pat down the back of my neck a little more. I think that's the best it's going to get. Again, that's just my motto. That's the best it's going to get. I tried my hardest, and that's all that matters. Is words and phrases I'm living by. Put the spoons away. Little frying pan, put you away. I feel like at this point you would just be better on the other side of the kitchen. There's more hair dye on me. It's fine. Glass pan that was filled with barbecue sauce. In here. Plate. In here. Tinier plates. Look at all the little plates. In here. Tiny cutting board. Down here. You give me the motivation to roll out of bed. I'm gonna do some dishes too. Yeah, hell yeah, do dishes with me. Because I'm literally right now just putting the dishes away that I did earlier because I made more dishes. So then I have to do more dishes. Dishes is a fucking endless cycle, and it's really rude. It's like doing laundry, where you do laundry, and then you're like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. Like, the laundry's done. I'm so excited. But then next week, it's literally the exact same thing, and you have to do more laundry. Dishes are so much worse, though, because I eat on a daily basis. I don't do laundry on a daily basis, but I make dishes on a daily basis. So, like, for why? Why do I need to do dishes on a daily basis? I really need to buy, like... And then there's the problem of, like, I don't want to do dishes, so, like, I could, in theory, buy, like, paper and plastic utensils. But then that's bad for the environment. But then again, so is wasting all this water on washing dishes. I don't know what's good for the environment anymore. I try to think about the environment, and then I get to points where I'm like, I don't even know if this is helping. I don't even think anything I do technically helps. I think it's just large corporations that fuck us over and then tell the little people, oh, remember to recycle. Like, I'm recycling. I don't know what that's doing because I feel like all of the recycling just goes in the same place anyway. Like, wasn't there a thing that, like, China stopped buying our plastic because there are too many toxins in our plastic, so now we just save all of our plastics somewhere and they don't even really get recycled? I don't know if that was, like, an actual thing, but I heard that. That, like, a bunch of people were getting sick at all of these, like, recycling plants because we didn't separate our, recyclables good enough. We just kept sending them over. But in all honesty, I really don't know. I don't fold socks. I'm mad at myself because I am a person who cares about whether or not I wear matching socks. Like, not even, like, just like, oh, these are both ankle socks, so that's fine. Like, I need my socks to match. Like, currently I'm wearing, you like that I can get my foot up here? I'm wearing pink socks on both feet. I don't know if I can get that foot up there, too. Casually doing gymnastics in my kitchen. But I'm fine with folding socks. I'm fine with matching socks. I'm fine with doing, like, most laundry. I just hate hanging things up. Like, putting things on hangers. Hate it so much. I also hate folding sweatshirts for some reason. And I have so many sweatshirts to the point where, like, I'll do laundry. and then like all that's left to fold is sweatshirts, and I just don't do it. I just throw them up like on top of my closet. Because like it's so much effort to, I don't know, sweatshirts are heavy. I don't know, like I'll be folding clothes and it'll be fine. Like I'm fine with folding, I just hanging things up, hate. Sweatshirts are like too frumpy and big and I don't know. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in. I don't want to fit in. Have you ever seen me without this stupid hat on? That's weird. I will quote Riverdale till the day I die. I still haven't seen the newest season of Riverdale. I still need to do that. The one with fucking Sabrina the Teenage Witch, where I thought, I saw a TikTok about it, and I thought they were making fun of a character that they, I don't even remember. It was like, I saw a TikTok where it was like, oh, I watched a new season of Riverdale, and they fucking added Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and I thought they were making fun of one of the characters. But no, they actually added Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Which is so fucking weird, because isn't Sabrina a Netflix show? And then they just added it to a CW show? I don't know. I'm not up to date with the pop cultures. And I finally put away all my dishes, though. Actually, I still have a baby knife. No, I already stabbed you once with the chocolate fork. Plus, this is my good knife. I can't stab you with my good knife. Then it'll be even gooder, because you are also good. Threatening to stab people and then telling them that they're good people. That's me. How's it going? I heard we were making candy. The candy has been made. I can show you it if you want. I don't know if my... Oh. The chocolate's still a little soft on the sponge candy. Hold on. Don't worry, I also made candy canes. I can pick up the big one. I'm afraid it's gonna break in half and it's just gonna shatter all over my floor, but I made a candy cane. More like, no, this was my candy snake. I made a candy snake. Put that back down, because at this point I feel like it could be classified as a weapon. I never said I was good. Sorry, Raina Pants. You're a bad, bad person. Please never make me say that again. Should have made a life-size candy cane. I mean, at that point, it basically is. If I stretched it out, I could use it as an actual cane. Anyways, guys, stop distracting me. You said I was supposed to do dishes. I'm gonna do dishes. You can see the dishes now, but you can't see me, so... Again, this is the best we're gonna get. I'm also gonna attempt to wash the hair dye container. I say as I'm going to make my sink entirely red. And also my hands. It's okay. It's all good. Just rinse it out, get it in there. Get a little soap in there. I don't want to wash it with my sponge, because then I'm going to dye my sponge red. I do have other sponges. Sorry, this sponge. But you're probably going to be garbage after this. But wash you out. Hey, look! There's no more hair dye in there. But now, get out of here. Because I prefer the Scrub Mommy. They're a scrub... oh my god, I'm so sorry. You got the Scrub Mommy. That's two-sided. She is rough and sweet and gentle on one side. Unlike the Scrub Daddy, that's just all rough. It would also help if I put soap on this. I do dishes. I know how to do dishes. Yeah, sure, totally. 100%. Alright. nose so sniffly? Sounds like mommy's. Sounds like a mommy to me for sure. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a scrub child? Is there a whole scrub family? Because I know there's a scrub daddy and a scrub mommy, and I feel like I saw like a scrub. I know there's like colored ones that's just like, oh, scrub daddy colors. And then it's just like different colors because I think they're traditionally yellow, but then there's like some red ones or other colors. And it's just scrub daddy colors. Why wasn't that the scrub daddy kids? You got scrub mommies, scrub daddies, have a whole scrub family. I don't want no scrubs, but I mean, if it's a whole family, it's better than anything else. Okay, get the chocolate off of here. Oh, there's so much chocolate everywhere. I'm afraid. Never mind, it's really easy to wash. I am no longer afraid. I'm like, I'll let this sit in the sink and not do anything about it. Until tomorrow where I'll have to do something about it. Alright, I'm also gonna take this sponge again. I always say that you need like a garbage sponge that just actually gets off all the stuff that you don't want on the normal sponge, and then the normal sponge actually sanitizes things. Hit it. Alright. Get that in there. And now we sanitize, now that all the gross stuff is gone. And when I say gross stuff, I mean chocolate. Which is not gross, but when it is wet and covered in soap, it's a little gross. There we go. There we go. Bowl is clean. We also got this pot that I am afraid to wash. Because there was sugary stuff in there, and I have like 3 spatulas stuck together. 1 spatula not stuck together anymore, because you need 2 things to get stuck together. Wash you. Guys, I don't want to do dishes anymore. I did like 4 dishes and I'm over it. Did I just make my boyfriend do them? I hope he's not listening. Got some honeycomb stuck. There we go. Wash you. If you also have to do dishes right now, I demand that you do them. Because I don't want to do dishes alone. I'm not having fun. My pastry brush is just going to be wet. Wash the spoon. Wash a baby fork. What did I use this baby fork for? I have no idea. Tiny bowl. It's so little. Another tiny bowl. Wash. Tiny whisk. I'm washing all the tiny utensils. I refuse. Actually, I'm eating. I need to clean. Then I need to clean the kitchen. I will accept that. Valkyrie? I'll accept it for now. But you do have to do your dishes later. Everyone has dishes to do. Constantly, all the time. It's really rude. I very much regret when we were looking for apartments, and I saw this apartment, and the realtor was like, oh, like, it doesn't have a dishwasher. Are you okay with that? And I'm like, yeah, no, that's totally fine. I can do my own dishes, knowing damn well I don't do my own dishes. Why do I keep assuming I am a person I am not? Why do I keep assuming I'm a person? I don't even know if that's true. I could be 3 monkeys in a trench coat. And honestly, that would make a lot of sense. You do a little scrub, go a little scrub. Rubber spatula. Good to go. Metal spatula is good to go. Some more soap. Hit it. Another spatula. I'm so glad I have so many of these, just for the amount that I use them. Did this come off? Again, I think my child's screaming at me in the bathroom. Hold on. I will be back, but also, I'm 17 raccoons in a manskin suit. Valid. A valid gender. You good now, Zark? He is very unhappy. So I'm just gonna force feed him a bunch of cake and hope for the best. He'll be fine. God, I look like a madman. It's a good time. How much longer do I also have on my hair? 20 minutes. I have 20 minutes to finish the dishes. Which, to be fair, there's only like 5 left. So I'm gonna take a break. That's a lie. No, I'm gonna finish them, because if I don't finish them now, I'm never gonna finish them. Oh, that child. Yeah, the other child. I have many a children. I would consider you guys also somewhat my children. I know some of you are older than me. That doesn't matter. I know most of you are older than me. That doesn't matter. You are my children now. I am your mom. Please do not call me mommy. Alright, finish the dishes. Either that or you guys are my parents, which I feel like that's a lot better. Deal. Can I have my allowance? I mean, did you do all of your chores? Because I don't think so, because I'm doing the dishes right now. If you did the dishes, you would have gotten an allowance, but you didn't, so here I am doing the dishes, and no, you do not get an allowance. Oh, will you communicate more than my actual parents? Oh no. Also, thank you, Cal. Alright, finishing these. I think I got hair dye in one of the pots. It's fine. Are we doing your dishes? Alright, there. There you go. God, I hate this. There's like sticky stuff stuck to the side. But like not on the side that I can like boil stuff out of, on the side that is outside of the pot, so I can't do it very well. And the water pressure in my kitchen is a lot. It's very a lot. Yep. English. First and only language, still struggle to speak it. Alright, pot. It done. Oh no, stay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Stay. Knife washing. There we go. Wash the knife. Stay. Alright, I think this pot is fine because I boiled the water. So I think I just need to wipe it out. Is there any crunchy bits on the side? No, there is not. Good job, me, for boiling water. Alright, that's the last dish. Guys, I did my dishes. I know you yelled at me to do them, and then I, said I wasn't going to do them, and then I did them anyway. Isn't this a fun game we play? I'm going to say I'm more the parent. Pretty sure you're closer in age to my child. I will accept both roles. I am both your parent and your child. Thank you, Cray Dice. Also, thank you, Mark. Alright, I got 15 minutes left on the hair dye. And I think I did want to stream longer today, but I don't know how to stream while I think this is going to be it. After the 15 minutes that my hair's in, stream's done. Because I don't know what else to do. Not gonna lie. BioKid's 17? So I am probably closer in age to your child. Mentally, I do feel like I'm 17. I know a lot of people were like, oh, like, I feel like I didn't age during the pandemic. I stopped aging in, like, high school. Like, mentally. Physically, I'm 22. Mentally, mentally, maybe I'm 7. 7, and I am a 7-year-old who knows a lot more curse words than your average 7-year-old. You're 26. Where does that put me in the reference to parent or child? You're one of the cool cousins. That's what you are. Mentally, I still feel like I'm 24. Yeah, I don't understand how people feel like adults. Like, every single adult in my life has been like, no, I don't feel like an adult. And I'm like, then what the fuck does an adult feel like? Because I know a lot of people that are like, I'm an adult, so, like, I know more than you. And I'm like, I know damn well that you don't know more than me. And or you think you know more than me, but you're just putting on a facade because you don't actually know anything. Also, hello, Cooking for Fun. Adulting is bullshit. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry for whatever this is right now. We made candy, and then I dyed my hair. I did my dishes, and now we got like 14 more minutes. Being an adult feels like imposter syndrome? Probably. Also, we can just enjoy our time here. I really want to put on like a sweatshirt or something. It's so cold in here. I got goosebumps. You can't even see. God, the color on this camera is so funny to me. Like, I hold up my arm and everything behind me just turns into a fucking episode of The Walking Dead. Or I look like Night Vision right now. And now we're back. Okay, anyway. Am I just dyeing my hair red again? Sort of. It was like a purplish maroon color, and I had some of that left, so I mixed that with red hair dye, and then I ran out of that, so then I used just straight red hair dye. So, that's where we are right now. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. You'll see the results tomorrow, but I really don't know what's gonna happen with it. It's gonna be red. We'll see. Am I concerned? Not really, because I don't really care what my hair looks like. Because I have like a 5-stage process for my hair. First stage is dye it, and hopefully it comes out to the color that it's supposed to be. Stage 2, which is the furthest stage that I've gotten to, which is it doesn't look good. Like my hair color, the first one, it doesn't work out, so then I bleach it. I've only gotten to that stage before, but if the bleaching doesn't work, then I just dye all of my hair black. I've never gotten to that stage before, but stage 4 is literally just shaving off all of my hair, which I am fine with doing. Like, I've never shaved my head before. I would want to do it at least once in my life, just to see what happens. Like, I've already had short hair. Like, I went from having my hair down to, like, there, like, down to, like, almost my butt. And then I chopped it off to a pixie cut, so if I can do that, I can shave my head from an overgrown pixie cut to a shaved head. But I've never had to go that far. Only had to go to stage 2. Do I have a streaming schedule? I do now. I'm gonna try it out, see what happens. I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I start at 4 p.m. like Eastern State. Is it Eastern or is it Central? Central Standard Time? What time zone am I in? Well, it's 7:30 right now, so whatever time it is for you right now, 3.5 hours less. What's stage 5 after shaving? I mean, that's just it. I just have a shaved head, and if the hair looks weird, I mean, I guess I'm central. Okay, good to know. I mean, I guess stage 5 is a wig, which I would still do at any stage, but wigs, like, nice wigs are expensive, and I don't know how to take care of wigs, so I'm not gonna buy a nice wig, but all the cheap ones are not good. The stage 5 is just painting my scalp. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, starting at 4. That's all baking videos. Maybe occasionally on Friday and Saturday. Those are the days that my boyfriend has off. So if I want to do streaming with him, maybe. But those will be like shorter streams. But yeah, a lot of baking videos. I have everything set up for the week. So tomorrow I'm making croissants. And also slow cooker beef stroganoff. What stage is getting hair tattoos? That's like stage 8. Stage 5 is a wig. 6 is just painting my scalp. 7 is just chopping off my head, I guess. Have I ever shaved my head? I have not. But we were just talking about it, that I would be willing to if my hair ever, like, my hair dyeing process ever goes completely awry. I would do it, though. Realized I had a bald spot in June. Shaved my head immediately. That's fair. I'm honestly really shocked because my dad is 60 and he still has so much hair. Like, I know it's starting to go like on kind of like widow's peak, so it's like going back a little bit, but I feel like at that point he should just get a mohawk. Again, should I get a mohawk? That's what stage 7 is. Mohawks. But yeah. Oh god. The bottom of my fucking socks are very dirty, which is concerning because I swept this room. I mopped the other room. I don't know what room is making the bottom of my feet so goddamn dirty. Figured I had a good run with the hair at that point. That's fair. I would also get an undercut, but I feel like I don't have enough hair for an undercut. Like, it has to be under the hair. And, like, I don't have enough hair back here to do the undercut. But everyone I've ever seen with an undercut, it's so cute. But if I let my hair grow out a little longer, which I honestly might do, it's getting so long to the point where I'm like, this could be, like, just my hair length. But it's also very interesting because it's an overgrown pixie cut, so it's like, I don't know, it's interestingly layered. Side cut? I would do a side cut. But again, I don't... Literally everything I do to my hair is myself, so if I do want to like do a side cut or like an undercut, I would have to shave my hair myself, which I don't know. Lateral inverse mohawk? I'm not even entirely sure what that is. Should I be concerned? Also, I might as well finish cleaning up my kitchen a little bit. I just still think this is so funny. The giant candy cane that I dropped a little piece of candy cane on the floor. Gotta pick that up because sugar can be basically the same consistency as glass. And you can get stabbed with sugar. I know because it's happened to me. Have my boyfriend just do the hair cutting for me. He did cut my hair last time. Like, the last time I got a haircut, he did it. And ever since then, I'm like, hey, you have to cut my hair again. Because, like, I can't see the back of my head. So I need you to cut my hair for me. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, let's cut your hair. And then we never plan anything out. Like, I actually have to be like, oh, hey, on this day, we should cut my hair. But also, he's been working so hard at work. And I don't want to make him do anything when he comes home. Because, like, I get up at, like, I don't know. I've been getting up at 9, actually. So not as late. But, like, for the last, like, I don't know, a couple days. It's been like, I woke up at like 11. He wakes up at like 5 a.m. to go to work at like 6 a.m. So it's like, I stayed home all day. And I accomplished almost nothing. Like, that's mean. So like I tried to do, so like he works hard and I'm just like, I don't want to bother him. Except I want to bother him because that's all I do. Alright. You go over here. How much longer do I have for the hair? About 5 minutes. So, I think that's gonna be it for stream because I gotta wash and rinse this out. I know a hair wizard. Yeah, it might be a little far. He moved into you with you. He's committed to being bothered. You're very much right. But I think that's gonna be it for stream. Is there any loose ends? No, we got peppermint bark. I'll give you a little showing of all of the candies again. We got the peppermint bark that is sticking together. Peppermint bark. I think I should keep this in the freezer. I'll put this in the freezer. Hit of it. Like peppermint bark. You already saw the largest candy snake ever. We got sponge candies that does not look like sponge right now. And then we got the ones that are covered in chocolate. I think the chocolate is still wet. It's getting drier. We got sponge candy. I love how that just exploded in my mouth. Alright. It's really good with the dark chocolate. It gives it some bitterness, considering the entirety of the inside is sugar. But, Great Ice, you have a cooking question. Spill it. Tell me what it is, and then that'll be it. Because I keep... How much longer? 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes before I gotta rinse it out. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and so much for being here. Every single one of you. All you bitches. I love each and every one of you. You are my child and or parent. So, best way to cover up stuff? Taste of stuff like mushrooms? What? What's the best way to cover up the taste of stuff like mushrooms or leaves in confections? Why are you putting mushrooms in your confections? I'm not entirely sure. I mean... What? Am I making drug candies? Oh, drug. I thought you meant like actual leaves and stuff. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't made too many edibles before. For legal reasons, no. I got so confused for a second. I'm like, why are you putting like shiitake mushrooms in desserts? Because I've done that before. We've made shiitake ice cream at work. And honestly, it's gonna be in there. I'm probably not the best person to go for this. Definitely look it up on the internet. There's a lot of things on the internet now. Penny crack baggies. Okay, this... I don't know how to help you. The stream is out of control. We're talking about paraphernalia things now, so... I think... High scream. Okay, yeah, no, I'm out. I'm leaving. Thank you guys so much for watching and so much for being here, and I will see you guys when I see you guys next. Goodbye!